What is up, y'all? We are back,
What up? It's React and Draw.
and we're here today to tell you some breaking news. Blade is canceled. All right, good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Oh, Blade. It's been a
Possibly,
storied
allegedly.
past with this. Yes, allegedly. Allegedly. These are rumors, Everyone's reporting on it, though.
Rumor.
No pushback yet from the Marvel people. Because I feel like if it was going to be canceled and that was a lie, a Marvel executive would come by and say, no way, man. We have full faith in this property and this upcoming project with Academy Award winner Mahershala Ali and Mia Goth and whoever else that was going to be in this thing. Suge Knight, was he going to be in it?
Did he?
Released from prison, he's going to phone in his performance. Who else? I don't know. Well, apparently, I don't know. That's about as real as this project being materialized because all signs point to it being canceled. And what does that mean for the Marvel Universe? What does that mean for cinema? What does that mean for, I don't know, reboots for the TikTok generation? Do they feel that these, I don't know, Gen X millennial properties will translate if just translated on a one-to-one basis? They had no faith in this property, I think, right? They were just like, hey,
no.
movie about vampires.
First things first. Before we even get into the topic and the fact that they can't handle this, I just want to remind the people that are watching. I want to remind Marvel, anybody working who's not watching the show, I want to remind Kevin Feige himself that this man is 51. All right, look, bro.
Hey.
Now I ain't no spring chicken myself, but I ain't trying out for Blade.
It's true.
It could be argued, hey Sean, we had 60-year-olds in John Wick 4. That's true. Is that ideal though? I mean, these are first of all, it's Donnie Yen. What I'm saying?
Even like Keanu Reeves, at least like he's been doing action movies since he was in his 20s. Like Mahershala Ali has not been an action movie, like as an action star.
And there's no shade to him. I'm just saying, because I'm sure he's getting impatient because they announced this thing 5,000 years ago, BC. You know what I'm saying? And cannot get it together.
I still find it believable. Like he would be this action star in his 50s. I mean, you don't start off that way. I mean, look, Jason Statham got a movie coming out. I guess a few weeks or a couple days. Who knows? I see the trailer for it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's a movie called Shelter. He's like taking care of, trying to protect some young girl or
Shelter. What
some
is this?
Gangsters. It's like some, it's the generic stuff. You know what I mean?
I almost feel like looking up the trailer, but I won't.
Got to save his daughter and all this. It's generic stuff. But this guy, he got the muscle memory with karate and whatever else he does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe Mahershala Ali was like a secret martial artist. Like we didn't know Wesley knew all that martial arts. But
right,
he let us know earlier than Mahershala Ali. I'll tell you that. We saw Passenger 57. It was like, whoa, this isn't like
yeah.
Wesley Snipes. This is like
he was doing stuff. The man was out here.
But hey, you know what? He won the Oscar by the time for Green Book, right? And they announced Blade Project and his casting shortly after. But it's been time, and I don't know. I guess maybe they're like, why are we doing this? They have no faith in it. So anyway,
I don't know. This is I mean, I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. How many other times I need to say it? Like modern day Marvel, or as it was, when they were battling through, and I guess still battling through projects that people particularly didn't want to come out and see in waves. Like projects that flops, I guess. What was that movie? Eternals. I guess Eternals not coming back. I don't think the Marvels did well.
No.
Right. Did anybody watch the Marvels? By the way, what's up to Power and Master Panda in the chat? Yeah, so I guess they're trying to navigate their way around, what needs to come out, and then what was their last thing? Ironheart. And now they got Doomsday coming up, and they're hoping that's going to bring a resurgence. With you got Cyclops and his classic gear everybody wanted to see, 18 years ago, and you got Steve Rogers back, so that's cool. However, Blade is still missing, and as we know, this man Blade had a trilogy back in the day that only consisted of two movies. Uh, to my personal calculation, okay, we don't talk about that third one, and they did well, and that kind of kickstarted can we say really kickstarted comic movies? Maybe it kickstarted Marvel movies.
I guess kickstarted Marvel movies
Right.
in particular because Marvel up until that point only had like these straight to video releases like I don't know, X-Men, Pride of the X-Men on VHS, the pilot that they tried to come out with before the real X-Men cartoon in the 90s.
Right.
There was also a bunch of TV movies
Mm-hmm.
and like the Incredible Hulk
Oh yes, that is
TV
true.
show.
Yes, that's true.
And I guess the Punisher movie with Dolph Lundgren that ended up going straight to video. So so basically Blade was the first Marvel anything, like the Marvel logo on it. And it was a hit. So it pretty
Right.
much said that Marvel was in the Hollywood biz, and Stan Lee and Avi Arad can take phone calls from money men and get these other projects funded, and
Right.
that's what happened.
Yeah, it's been a lot of back and forth. So yeah, so I have an article here. There's also some videos too. Also have another article here from this person actually commented back. There was another article on Twitter called Movie Blog.
Yes.
This one I'll just read this off to the side. The title says Marvel's Blade film is said to be dead. Mahershala Ali's role shifts to Midnight Suns. All right.
Now, Midnight Suns, this is the team that I guess I'm familiar with on the screen for the most part. I know I remember as a kid, it was Hannibal King, it was Blade, it
Right.
was Morbius, and Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Now, the dude in the middle, who's that? Like, what is that? That's a White Tiger from the.
Is that White Tiger?
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
If it is White Tiger, we have a problem.
Exactly.
If anybody saw the last Daredevil season, yeah.
Right. Unless homeboy had a son somewhere else, which he might.
In the multiverse, maybe he had like a grown-up son somehow. Maybe.
Yeah, he was getting busy in Puerto Rico, and
Right.
that's what they want to do with Blade. Remember, they wanted him to have like
his daughter and
right. Daughter he never knew about. So anyway, so they wanted to be part of like a supernatural super team.
I guess so, and I don't like it.
And why don't you like it?
I think that Blade should have his own standalone movie.
Yeah,
No. This is me speaking of the remnants of what I would the very thin veil of fandom that I have left for any of these characters, because it dies more and more every day.
What if? What if they have Midnight Suns and Wesley is Blade, and the others are like part of his super team, like he's like their boss, like he's like Professor X, and sometimes he gets down and does a little something, but Wesley's like in his 60s, probably he can't do that much, but
yeah,
like maybe he's like their mentor and they do the stuff for him.
I guess that would reinforce there's only one Blade and there's only going to be one Blade.
Right, then people are going to be like, oh yeah, well now I changed my mind, I like this better than. Of course, that would be a huge diss to Mahershala. They've been stringing this dude along for like.
Mahershala gonna crash out.
Yeah, that would be crazy. But will fans be like, yeah, but Wesley though?
I mean, I will say. Hold on. What's up, Neo J? What's up, Jay?
Hey, Jake.
I will say this. It is gonna sound messed up, and if they did announce that, like, it would be messed up to Mahershala for sure. But also, if they did announce that, nobody would care about Mahershala, bro. Like, they just be like, man, I don't give a damn what's going on. We got Wesley, and then that's it.
That's right. Any anger could be always, resolved by fan slop. Like just give me the fan slop, I'll be happy. Like just feed it to me in a tube.
Hey, what's up? Essel Corsair here says, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just the same movie and they just renamed it, realizing calling it Blade wouldn't fit what they were doing. I mean, Blade don't fit what they were doing. These people were doing the most uncool. They made the Marvels, bro. Like they made the
Yeah.
Marvels. I didn't care about the Eternals, the Iron Heart, and then all of a sudden you got, the sleek character known as Blade coming in. It's clashing the whole vibe. Like I don't.
I think it's like Marvel has just become this giant machine where every movie has to have some global threat, some extinction level menace that's going to take them all out. And maybe just feel like Blades, fighting vampires in on rooftops and in nightclubs is like too small scale for them, and they don't want to make like $70 million
I
profit.
mean,
They
they
don't want
made
they
Winter
want to make
Soldier.
like $1 billion profit. They think like only going big will get them there.
This is what happens with, and I'm not. This is not a like because there are directors that I like better than these guys. However, them doing stuff without, you know what I'm saying, what's her name again?
Wow, that's so memorable.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
The brothers,
The
the
Russo
Russo brothers.
brothers?
Yes, them doing stuff without the Russo brothers has made them going soft. Because I mean, yes, they are used to like cataclysmic events, but I'm like, yo, Winter Soldier existed, fam. Like, still the most beloved like MCU movie of all time, and that didn't have like an overarching global event. I mean, yeah, it was a sprawling adventure or something, but said, didn't Mahershala play a villain in Luke Cage, a Netflix show way back? I know it's become pretty common, but I still find it strange that actors play multiple characters in their universe. And that was my first complaint. Yes, he did. Yes, he did play a villain in Luke Cage. And I was like, why is Mahershala playing Blade when I saw him playing somebody else? It's not the first time that Marvel did it too. I think they did it with one other character, and I cannot recall who. It was a woman, I believe. I don't know why it's like, are you running out of actors? Could call somebody.
Probably. Probably are. I mean,
It's like
for
this
the
whole
most part.
Doctor Doom thing too, and I'm like, well, I know this is supposed to be a gag, like there's supposed to be a hook or catch to, you know, Robert Downey playing Doctor Doom, but I'm like, literally, bro, like you could have casted somebody else as Doctor Doom. We didn't have to do all of this, but I don't know what they're doing. I'm about to read through this article, sift through this article, and see what these rumors are. See, my
Let's hear.
solution when they started making this thing up with like we'll have Blade's daughter and we'll have like Blade just find out about his daughter, which means that we're going to have Blade be a deadbeat dad. Things that people don't want to see, but we're going to make it anyway, and then he'll get sidelined by her and her wacky friends while he is in the background. No, nobody want to see it. So my solution after hearing all of that and hearing these multiple cancellations and delays, I'm like, yo, you guys can do one thing here and it's the right thing to do. Cancel the movie. So I'm not even mad about this alleged cancellation, but they still want to drag it on with the Midnight Suns, and I'm like, no. Didn't you guys say you were gonna reboot this after Secret War or something, or some event or the other? Like, just do that. You can reboot it now. Why don't Doctor Doom come right and destroy everything, like completely, and then we'll just reboot it. New fresh actors that don't exist because I don't know who the new actors are.
Now, is Morbius going to be part of this team? Because I don't think they want to be associated with the Jared Leto movie.
I heard another rumor saying that Sony wants to be a little more lax on their rights to Spider-Man villains.
Okay. I mean, Jared
Well,
Leto, I'm sure would love to be in this. I mean, like, he
yeah,
needs to be in something, but
man, he had a
I mean,
chance, didn't he? Do Tron that I didn't see. No, let me stop.
'Cause I don't think they want to make a rated R movie. They don't want to like do something for like cool points. They want to like make big cash, and PG-13 allows them to do that. Because they don't want anybody like rejected from. I don't know who's still checking IDs, but maybe they do, and it's just this is what they want to do. So maybe if they figure they have a super team, people would want to see that, and they'll forgive like the rating for that.
Because they're not. That's because they're not cool enough to make a rated R movie. And people be like, "Well, Sean, what about Deadpool and Wolverine? Deadpool and Wolverine was headed by people, other people than like a bunch of the main Marvel heads, so that
Or maybe
survived."
they feel comfortable making it rated R if they had more of these characters in, because they feel like it would be more hype and they would make a profit. Like maybe that's where they're going.
So why they're just on big superhero hype, like they can't do standalone stories anymore.
I guess not. I don't know.
They just like went to like know how to write a solo story centered around one character.
Nah, it's like got to be 14 people in the same movie and can't help themselves. It's like how the Batman movies became. It's like they had to have two villains. It couldn't just be one.
Right.
They needed more. Then after that, it had to be two villains all the time.
By the way, did you hear the rumor about Sebastian Stan being Two Face?
Yeah.
Is that
I'm like, okay,
real?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
not that I care. I'm not sure he'll do a
Maybe it is.
good job.
Anyway, does this article have anything except that it is just canceled, or it's
I don't
just
know. It's kind of funny because we kind of like talked about what
yeah? Because I mean, it's pretty fresh in my brain. Like I'm pretty much up on Blade
yeah the Blade failure
development.
lore.
Yeah, times. But you can read the top paragraph and see what's going on.
Let me see. Alpha Protoss here. What's up? Says I wonder if they will use the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider from Agents of Shield. Is Ghost Rider going to be in one of these things? And Midnight Suns. There.
I mean, well, I'm sure they got to pay him a lot.
Just put Nicolas Cage in it. You know what I'm saying? No. I've never seen the Ghost Rider movies.
Yeah, me neither.
There are two of them, right? Or am I
Yeah,
bugging?
yeah, that's two of them.
Does anybody in the chat like the Ghost Rider movies? I've never seen them. And what umbrella was that under? Was that under Fox? Who was
I
that?
think that was Sony.
Sony.
Way back when, I think. That's from the same guy who did the Daredevil movie. Did Ghost Rider. Like they had a lot of faith in that dude.
Wow.
Simon,
Okay. Woo. Okay.
From the director Simon Birch comes Daredevil, Ghost Rider. Some people defend Daredevil. They're like, oh yeah, the director's cut is better. I didn't see it. I heard the director's cut, like Daredevil, like he unalives people. Like he just like
For real.
So I'm like, I don't know. Okay.
I mean,
interesting.
That is interesting.
Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, let's see here. We got Marvel rumor. Blade movie has been scrapped, replaced by Midnight Suns. Dun dun dun. The fact that there is going to be a Blade reboot as part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, starring Mahershala Ali in the title role, came as a huge surprise when the announcement was made at San Diego Comic-Con back in July of 2019. This is pre-pandemic, sir. Pre-pandemic. Okay. But we've reached the 6th-year anniversary of the announcement, and we still haven't seen a Blade movie. The closest we've gotten is Ali making a vocal cameo as the character at the end of the Eternals back in 2021. I remember this. I know you didn't see the Eternals.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't. No, and I don't remember that.
Yeah, he made a voiceover cameo, bro.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know, Kit Harington
Mm.
was in some spoilers. It's like in the tail end of the movie, and I forgot what character he was supposed to be.
Why would Blade be in that movie anyway? Like, is it about like these cosmic beings and Blade just shows up randomly?
No, man. It was.
They're just trying to keep him interested, keep him entertained until they could figure this out. Was that it?
And it wasn't. You didn't see him. You just heard him. And that was supposed to be the old snap home. Like, yo, son, I think I heard Blade. I'm like, I had to go look this up. After I seen this mid movie, I'm like, what are we talking? All right, it says they're entertaining, but I don't know if I call them good. There was also the Ghost Rider and the Agents of Shield as well. Okay. Oh, there you go. That's the
Yeah,
verdicts
the
on the Ghost
Reyes
Rider.
one where he's driving a car, not a motorcycle.
Ah, interesting. I always thought Ghost Rider was an interesting character. I don't know. I didn't get into too much of him, but I thought it'd be pretty
Me, he
cool.
had a cool look and
Yeah.
he had the chains and shotgun. I mean, he should be cool. Like, he should be really cool to make a movie out of. But they made it PG-13. They made it silly. I was like, why?
I don't know. I mean, all right. What we got here?
Massive Panda says I went to see Ghost Rider 1 with some friends back in college when it came out. I fell asleep on it about a half hour in.
Damn, son.
Um, that's funny. Like, a movie tries to entertain with all the special effects, and people just fall asleep. I fell asleep during some of these. I fell asleep during one of those King Kong movies, like
Oh, okay.
Godzilla versus Kong, the first one. Like near the
Oh,
end when they were actually having the fight, I was just like, I don't know. Maybe my brain was just I was tired, or maybe my brain was just exhausted from the 8,000 CGI fight. Like, I was just like, this movie 3 hours. My brain just noped out.
yo, small hot take, and I mean no offense to anybody watching this. That movies is not good, bro.
Yeah, no, they're not good. They're not good. The scripts are so bad, bro.
I guess if you turn your brain off, right, like you completely going into it for the wow of seeing like King Kong and Godzilla together on screen, because some people do.
I guess they do.
Some people watch it like people watch Fast and Furious. Another hot take: I'd rather watch Fast and Furious,
Yeah.
even though those movies are stupid too. But
It's something about CG that doesn't impress me anymore. Like, off rip,
mm,
like, I'm used to seeing Godzilla. I'm used to seeing King Kong.
I mean,
So
I
if
liked
they keep,
-1.
yeah, because like at least they
Like it had like
try and do things with
story
scope
and
and
yeah, yeah,
scale. Like, they don't film him the same way they do in America.
right,
They don't film the destruction the same way either.
right.
But like the American, I'm big and then I punch a building. Like, it's just like the same effect I see in the last three Godzilla movies.
Big fist coming at you and like,
Yeah, he
oh.
whips the tail and the whole side of the building goes over, and it's just like the same thing you've seen like a
I
hundred
mean,
times
I would give
already.
Godzilla props for. Was it the last movie? Like he gave, it was so stupid.
Yeah,
He
anyway, we
he
get sidetracked. I'm getting
he
sidetracked talking about
suplexed
Godzilla.
King Kong.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, where am I here? Things have been looking dire with screenwriters and directors coming and going. That's right, they lost some people. But while talking to a group of journalists at the Marvel Studios a few months ago, studio president Kevin Feige confirmed that Ali is still attached to star in an MCU Blade movie, which may be having, which may have finally found its story and setting. As it turns out, the key may have been to set aside the idea of a Blade solo movie and drop the character into Midnight Suns movie instead. I'm gonna go with your assumption on this one. Everything that you just said before,
Hmm.
where it's like, oh, they can't like imagine like lower scale
Yeah,
things, and thus can't imagine cool.
no,
If you called the Russo brothers to do, I mean, I could have found some directors to do it, but since that they seem to have them at the ready, and I know they're busy with everything else, they could have did a Blade solo movie. But somehow they can't fathom a Blade solo movie because their version was going to have him being a deadbeat dad.
yeah,
Yeah,
that made it more interesting for them to make. Because they want to give him the Hawkeye model. Have him have a younger daughter, female
yo,
stand-in
imagine
to partner up with. They like that.
imagine watching a Blade movie trying to do something cool, and here comes his daughter, like I don't know, just like get with the times, dad. And like I'll throw popcorn at the screen, bro.
Oh yeah,
I,
she's taking
um,
selfies and
oh my
scrolling
gosh,
TikTok
bro.
and stuff, and
Oh, imagine Blade, right? Imagine dropping like Wesley Snipes' Blade into the Marvels, bro. Like,
oh yeah, work.
I think I would have crashed out. I ain't gonna.
All these jokes, and be like, Blade, don't TikTok, stuff like
Oh my gosh.
that.
Maybe they knew it was corny and they were like, "Yo, we need a. I can't have this. We gotta like pair him up with a bunch of other cool characters, and then we can save him."
Right.
And
They
if
don't
that's
want to
the
do
whole
like
idea of saving him, I get.
I think the last time they did a solo dude with like just a, I don't know, standard power set, like super strength,
Hmm.
was Shang-Chi.
Yes.
Shang-Chi.
Which is funny because I didn't think that movie was bad, but I didn't care about that movie. But it's funny, like trying to watch the combat scenes of that movie. The combat was pretty good, but for some reason I did not care about the movie. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like, like some parts were silly and it went on too long.
Yeah,
And then like at the end, it was just like a bunch of like, I don't know, dragons flowing around, or I forget what happened. It was like a bunch of
they were doing
giant flying
ring combat
lizard.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was just like some cosmic nonsense. Like,
It had potential though. It had potential. It had potential. I'll say
it
that.
did, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like he was a valet parking guy or something like that. And
I don't know. It was weird.
like you look at the comic books, like I was looking at the old Shang-Chi comic books, and they were kind of cool. They would look kind of legit. Like it looked like it was like hardcore, him having like these, bloody karate fight, kung fu fights, like in the,
Hmm. Interesting.
in these like Chinese dungeons,
Hmm.
and it had a lot of atmosphere. Yeah, like a little crew. It was more like 70s exploitation vibes. Like it should have been like a movie directed by, I don't know, Robert Rodriguez, like back in the 90s or something like that, or
Yeah. Yeah.
something with like more of a, or just Golden Harvest, just give it to them like back in the 80s, and that would have been legit. But I think like they want to give it like the, the quirk millennial.
Him and Aquafina
Right, exactly. I'm just like, okay.
running around. Aquafina without the black scent.
Like they bullied her out of her black scent. That was her bread and butter. That was her moneymaker.
Imagine Shang-Chi with Nina Linden.
Yeah, the shit you
Yo,
saying.
Shang-Chi.
What's good?
Yo, punch him, dog. Punch. So
Before she got canceled, that's probably like her agent was like, "I can get you a Shang-Chi too."
I think she's back on Twitch, by the way.
Yeah, just don't molest people for the next 48 days.
I ain't gonna promise nothing, dog, but
Damn it, you're blowing the deal. Don't blow this for me. It's like her agent going crazy on the phone.
oh, that would have been good. That would have been good. All right, let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Are they gonna fill up the article with a zillion words to get paid? Okay, that's
Ends there.
the rumor. Midnight Suns is like,
Yeah, they filling it up. Right. Let's skim this. Developmental hell. Last year, we heard a rumor that Mahershala Ali is getting increasingly frustrated with the
oh,
long development process on this one. Delroy Lindo and Aaron Pierce have been cast alongside Ali as the years have gone by, but are no longer involved as their characters have apparently been written out. Who was Aaron Pierre playing, bro?
the villain, his buddy.
Oh, he's playing the villain. Like, what's up, Blade? I'm your light skinned villain. Huh? I want to see who he was playing. Yo, where's the leaked scripts, bro? Lindo, who has a role in Sinners, recently shared some information on who his Blade character would have been. We've heard that at one point the reboot was going to be set in the 1920s, and that's why the 1930s set Sinners, and that's why the 1930s set Sinners ended up using some of the wardrobe that was originally intended for Blade. I remember hearing this. My first thing, I remember hearing this and saying that it's going to be set in the 1920s, and I'm like, no,
Yeah, how about that? No.
no. This reminds me of the time that what's his name? Ta-Nehisi Coates wanted to do the Black Superman in the 1920s,
Yeah, it's just like no,
and
bro.
I'm
How about
like,
that?
no. Even though that would have been worse than the Blade movie, but 1920s
What
Blade.
baby in the 1920s? Yeah, come on, bro.
What are we doing? So my man's fighting like he fighting racism and vampires. Like what?
Yeah, that's what they want to do. They
Social
probably saw a Black
justice
Panther
crap.
model
They
and they were
want to
like,
put the social justice crap in it. They want to, and I'm like, it's about a man fighting vampires. How hard is it? It's about a dude with a trench coat. with stakes inside of his coat, two guns and a sword. It's like when they messed up Devil May Cry on Netflix. Like, how hard is this? It writes itself.
They think it's too basic, bro. They think it's too basic. Like it can't be that easy. Like it can't be that easy. Like I have a black guy who knows martial arts, like killing vampire. It can't be that easy. I got to do something on top of this. We've come so far. It's like I could have this movie out in 3 months.
It
It
don't
can't be
make no
that
sense.
easy.
It writes itself. It's like when they messed up. Remember? Oh, what was that? Max Payne movie. How? It's about a detective down on his luck. He got to solve a crime. It. How'd you mess that up? I
Messed
don't.
it up by they messed it up by making it PG-13. That's how they messed it up. Like he's supposed to be just like jumping in the air in slow mo, like blowing people away, and
You know,
then
they had one cool shot that I remember where he was upside down or something. That's it. All I remember. Yo, Hollywood has lost the plot a long time ago. By the way, like
what else you need a director with a visual sense, a strong visual sense to make action look cool. And if everyone, and it's a short list now.
I just got two names: the Russo brothers and Gareth Evans, and I ran out. And I guess if you could uh control Michael Bay from having stupid soundtracks, he can do something. Three.
Right.
If you got any more, let me know. I ran out, bro. I'm dry.
What can I say?
I'm,
You got development hell. That's what it was. We were stuck there because they couldn't agree what it should be.
Yo, cancel Midnight Suns too. How about that? You know what I'm saying? I'll get more mad just thinking
I
about
mean,
it.
it just all
Like,
matters who was
yo,
directed
you
at
know
this
what I'm
point. Like,
saying?
I know these things are like shadow directed by, I guess, the CG department, and they just need like a human face there to satisfy, I don't know, the Directors Guild of America. But they should really get a real director, like a guy with a visual sense. Like you get
Oh,
like Sam Raimi, maybe. Like
the
I know like
stunt
he's older,
dudes
and
from The Witcher that made that Wolverine joint, the Viking joint.
I guess so.
Oh,
Get fan film guys, I guess. Like
I mean, it looked legit, so it's like whatever. I mean, they made it
get the
rated
guy.
R.
You know who the guy would be to get for real.
Hmm.
The guy who they would get if they could make it rated R and actually make a movie that you know fans want
But
would be the guy who directed the Netflix movie The Shadow Strays. That guy Timo, whatever his name is.
I didn't see
That
that.
guy, and he directed Nobody 2. I didn't see Nobody 2. I don't know, Nobody 2 is more silly, but I'm gonna
The
call that
Shadow
like
Strays.
not
Hold on, hold
indicative of
on.
what he could do. The Shadow Strays or like The Night Comes for Us. You ever see that? The martial arts movies?
No, I didn't. So now,
Sean just know,
so chat. I'm gonna have to do some
Sean just
real.
know about the Eternals. He made sure he's
Yeah, they're the best movie of all time
exactly,
because it
a
has
poor
man that
human.
run really fast. Man, I'm watching anime. All right, like I don't know what. I don't know why. How ain't doing nothing for me. All right, Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 just came out. All right, I don't got time for this. They're killing me. Well, I will check those movies out. Is it still on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay. Who directed that? What's that movie? Carter?
Yeah, people sleeping on Carter. You can get a Korean. Yeah, you can get Korean guys
Yeah,
to
yeah,
direct this
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. I almost forgot.
Whoever directed Carter or whoever directed The Villainous, they could do it.
All right, we got chat. We got right down the list. All right, hold on. Let me go back to your comments. My bad. I said Shang-Chi was mediocre. It could have been
Yeah.
something simple plot, but it was filled with contrivances.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Massman said, and of course, if Blade's daughter ruins the movie with the overall Blade vibe with her sarcastic, silly Billy humor, you're the bad guy, the sexist, the bigot for not liking it. Oh yeah, of course. The moment you say like, yo, I'm not really feeling this. Oh well, that's because I'm like, yo, shut up, shut up. This is bad. Okay, shut up. Yo, the internet is so. Shout out to this woman who I can't remember her name. I saw her on TikTok, and she came on Al Gore's internet, right? And she made a TikTok video and is like, guys, it's time to say what she said. She's she said it's time to say what we're all afraid to say. Blade Trinity was the worst one of the three. It was not good. And I'm like, yo, that's a cold take, ma'am. Like, you don't have to worry about being canceled. Nobody likes Blade Trinity. And I'm like, yo, if people so afraid of the internet that we can't say Blade Trinity was bad. Like, no. I assure you, nobody liked it. It's okay. I felt like writing in the chat, but I didn't want to insult her because she had valid points of why the movie was bad, which we all know why the movie was bad.
Yeah, I mean, what year is this? I mean, we already know.
I mean, I could have went. Sorry, go ahead.
Biggest clue was that they didn't make any more Blades after that.
I could have went more back in time too. I wanted to go in the chat and be like, yo, not only was it crap, but like we had David Goyer back in the day talking about like, oh, forget these Matrix movies. I don't want to do the kind of effects. I want to do some homegrown traditional joint. And that's when I knew that Blade Trinity was about to be filled. But anyway, sorry. I didn't mean to take a time loop back there. Let me go to the rest of the comments. So at this point, if they really want to ruin the movie that badly, they might as well have Tyler Perry direct this movie. You'll have Blade get slapped, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. You know how they like to do now? It's like he's black, so we got to get a black director and the black screenwriter and the black guy who gets the coffee and the black lighting guy and the black, limo driver and the black. It's just like stop. Anybody who could direct a martial arts movie should be on deck to direct this movie.
Black carts. Want to be served in with a black bowls.
But I tell you what, black community they like they love that stuff. Like I think like they be like, yo, all black. I mean, not everybody. I think they'd rather have a good movie,
right?
But I guess like in the lead up to it, they'll be like, yeah, this is what's up. This is what's happening.
You're all black, like, everything, and I'm like, yo, fam, I want a fire movie.
Yeah,
get whoever is great for the job. If I gotta hire some Italians, some Koreans, some Mexican, whatever, whoever is qualified individually for that job, because I don't know about this collective crap, aka like Mamdani. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Get the individual that is correct for the job.
I tell you what, Mamdani, at least he elects like, I don't know, like whoever, like he elected all kind of people in Rainbow. So Marvel, they just like trying to be like on some Nation of Islam stuff. I don't know what they're about. Like, somehow Kevin Feige, the next black leader for America.
You're gonna see him out there in the streets with the
it's funny because you look at him, right? Like, it's like Wesley Snipes wasn't like that. Wesley Snipes was the producer of the movie, right?
Right.
Amin Ra Productions, remember that?
Yeah.
And he's like, Stephen Norrington is the guy.
Yeah.
And obviously Wesley got an eye for who could direct these movies because he saw that he directed only one movie before, a low budget movie called Death Machine that seemed to have, he could do a lot with a little budget, and he's like, this guy should direct my movie. Man, most Hollywood people don't do that. They just be like, the guy who directed the last hit movie should direct my movie. It's like basic garbage. Who should direct my movie? James Cameron. Like, if you think like that as like a movie producer, then I don't know, you should, quit and just like give all your belongings.
Yeah, because you can't. It's like, it's like when we go on.
You don't know talent. You don't know talent. You just know like what makes money and that's all you care about.
The most obvious.
Yeah.
People that you can't get, by the way, is like,
right.
Cool, James Cameron. James Cameron too busy for you.
You ever see somebody who's like some dude who's like, he's like he's trying to cast movies or cast directors. Like, you'll have fun with your friends and be like, oh, who should direct this or who should direct that? And they just say like, who should direct, like, I don't know, the Spawn movie, and they'll be like, Christopher Nolan. And I'm like, all right, Nick.
Right. I'm just
I need to go home, bro.
Like, brother.
You need to get it.
Thank you for suggesting people who are never going to do it.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, I think it should be directed by David Fincher.
Yeah, David Fincher.
Brother, shut up.
Like Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, bro. Quentin Tarantino is going to direct the Spawn movie. Okay, bro.
I know, like, oh.
Give me a break.
It's like when we go on sometimes on Twitter, like sometimes guys, Dan and I will like go on Twitter and we'll see like these artists that are just drawing, like just a draw, and I'll be like, yo, that person right there would have been awesome on the book.
Yeah.
Somehow Marvel and DC can't find these people, but I'm just like they're right there. They're right there.
Exactly. Like Wesley is like Guillermo del Toro before winning the Oscar, before Hellboy,
Yes.
he's like, I need him to direct this Blade, because he's got talent. He's gonna make this a good movie. And then when they want to put Goyer on it, like he was like, no. And that was his friend. He was like, no. Anyway, I don't know. That was a brief aside.
Yeah,
I'm just
sorry,
saying
my
Wesley's on the
bad.
radio.
Wait,
Another
small little crash out. Let me get to the rest of the comments. Alpha Proto says Blade can't get an Image Award just killing vampires. Best he gets is a
true.
BET Award.
It's true.
Jay says scripts don't even feel like scripts anymore. The scripts nowadays feels like someone's last fan fiction he wrote in high school. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's what
It
Core
includes every
says.
single other character in the Marvel universe. It
Facts.
a bunch of jokes, a bunch of implied relationship shipping.
I don't know. Joint written like I don't know. They're out here writing Tubi movies at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Tubi level stuff.
Even Tubi level plots with better production. The plot point is he is a daywalker and struggles with the growing hunger. Why make it about racism when you already have an interesting struggle built into the nature as a vampire? See, you make it too much sense. All right, you make it too much sense.
Yeah, they don't
you
like
make it too much
subtlety.
sense.
It's not the subtle point. They just don't like subtlety.
Story,
They don't want
a
to deal
real
with
story.
identity issues as through the lens of a fantasy story. They can't deal with it. They need explicitness.
Imagine this man as I walk through the day, spotted a vampire with a hoodie on in the midst of this Black Lives Matter rally. I thought to myself, I'm like, yo, cut. Stop.
That's what they want, bro. They feel like if they don't do it, then he's denying his blackness, because that's what black people do all day. According to them, it's just be a walking billboard for being black.
Also,
They could be at the Baskin Robbins and just stand up on a table and like start playing "Fight the Power" on a big boombox.
This
That's according to them.
This is also what happened when they started, and this is the era of like I want to kind of react to this video. This woman is talking about like the era of like villains that suck because they kind of suck now, and they do writing these big overarching global villains and too busy like and worrying about social issues that they forgot like evil people can exist. Like yo, you could write like a regular evil grounded villain that probably has vampire powers or whatever that makes sense. But like you guys can't do that without I don't know attaching some nuanced issue to it.
But it's like whatever. It failed anyway. I mean,
Yeah, they couldn't make it.
they couldn't do it. I don't even know if they were trying to do it. I just hint. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what they were trying to do?
I mean, this is all a speculative rant to a speculative story.
Right.
I'm just voicing my frustration. Hold on, let me see the rest of this. The writers who have worked on the scripts include Stacey Osei Kafour, hopefully I'm saying that right, Michael Starberry, When They See Us, True Detective creator, Nick.
When They See Us, that was the guy.
Okay.
That was a movie about, I think, like police brutality.
Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha.
When They See Us.
Nick
What was the first one?
Watchmen. These are the people that were attached to do scripts. So first was
okay.
Stacy from the Watchmen. Then it was Michael Starberry from When They See Us.
Watchmen.
That's that Watchmen.
The TV show. That's when they made it political. Like, I mean, it was political already, but then they had like Rorschach be some quasi KKK person.
Gotta do the Vince McMahon on that.
Right. So they were going with that angle. And then what was the next person?
Michael Starberry, When They See Us.
Yes, When They See Us, it says it's based on the events of the 1989 Central Park jogger case and explores the lives and families of the 5 Black and Latino male suspects who were falsely accused and then prosecuted on charges related to a SA case. You know what I'm saying? So this is who they get to write the Blade movie. So you already know what time it was. when they're
Yo,
trying to make this
just kill vampires. Just kill vampires, bro.
You know what sucks? It's that now it's like, who do you get to write these movies, bro? There's like, they don't make action movies anymore. Back in the 90s, they'd be like, oh, who wrote Time Cop? Okay, Time Cop guy will now write some superhero joint for us.
What was the last action movie, bro, to come out? What?
I don't know, whatever Statham makes, I guess like they'll do that.
I am
But
the
those movies
beekeeper.
are like not that well written.
I am
You
the
know.
camel rider, whatever he's doing. I'm just. I like. I like Jason Statham. I wish he was in better movies. But,
He's all we got.
you know what
Like
I'm saying?
sometimes they're good, sometimes they're whatever. But you know, he's the only one who just wants to be an action star, even though he's like pushing 60 himself.
Yeah, A Working Man. Was that the one?
Yeah, I think like Stallone wrote that with some other person.
That's what my fiance be asking me like, oh, what movie could we see? And I'm like, nothing, absolutely nothing. Like, there's not what we gonna watch? What we gonna waste money on today? Nothing. Stay home and watch some old on Netflix. I
But anyway, who's the other screenwriter?
Then after that is I'm gonna mispronounce his name. Sorry, Nick Pizzolatto.
Yeah, who did?
True Detective, my guy.
Okay, well, that's True Detective. Well, I mean, Blade has to investigate who killed the vampire. Like, so,
Then they have, which is probably their best choice.
but I was like, you know, whatever. You said was successful.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Then they have Bo
It's not an action
DeMayo.
movie though. What?
Bo DeMayo.
Oh, Bo DeMayo from X-Men.
That probably would have been their best choice, I guess.
Well, we'll see.
Michael Green from Logan.
Yeah.
And Eric Pearson, who worked on Thor Ragnarok, Black Widow, Thunderbolts, and I didn't see Fantastic Four. All right. I mean, Thor Ragnarok was whatever, and Black Widow was meh, and Thunderbolts was also meh. I can confirm that three of four different versions of Blade have been developed over the years, two of which have been period pieces. Why were two of them period pieces? But now we landed on a modern day, and that's what we're focusing on.
That's what they should have did in the first place, bro.
He's a dude in a trench coat that kills vampires. This is not difficult.
Spend all that time thinking about going back in the past because they were trying to make Sinners. I guess they were trying to make Sinners before Sinners came out, and I'm just like, whatever. Like, why?
I apologize. I thought I could get through this without crashing out, but I feel like I crash out every time I talk about this failed.
I don't know, bro.
There's not a lot of cool things left in the world. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go watch like, I don't know, shows from Korea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like there's cool things, but then they're like you gotta hunt and sift through things to get there, and then you tell them, oh, I saw this dope Korean movie last night. You gotta watch it, and no one knows what you're talking about, so they're afraid to watch it.
I talked to people about the Raid. They're like, "What?" And I'm like, "You need to watch Raid." They don't know.
So it came out like in 2010, bro. This movie's like almost like 20 years old at this point. Like,
we ain't got no more. We ain't got no more Terminator 2s. We don't even have the stuff that we took for granted. We don't have any more Last Boy Scout. We don't have any more Con Airs. We don't have any more Face Offs. We don't have any. See, all right, I'm ranting. I'm sorry. I can't. Yo, just one Blade movie.
Those movies are old, bro. Those movies are like so old. They are like Casablanca to our generation.
This movies might be older than this chat right now. Y'all can let me know, but you know what I'm saying?
That's right. You'd be like, Face what?
Like who? And I'm like, y'all don't understand the impact. The killer hard boiled.
About John Woo. Does anybody know who John Woo is in the chat? Does anybody know who
the king of two gun action? You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why Dante is the way he is. Like,
yes,
the reason why Alucard from Helsing is the way he is.
I know, bro. Well, it's Hollywood's fault, man. They take these people and they throw them in the garbage. I mean, look what they did to John Woo.
They destroyed him. they
They,
destroyed
they,
him.
they broke him down. Like he had after Face Off, he should have been like doing like more Face Off 2, some other thing with action. And then the next movie he did after that was Wind Talkers. Some I don't know. Part of it's his fault too. Like I think like he wanted to branch out and try to win like an Oscar or something, doing a regular movie.
We should
And
not have branched out.
I'm like, no, bro, no. You finally got to do the Doves. You finally got to do the two gun action with real stars like Nicolas Cage and people who can act and stuff. You know, maybe people think that's a joke, but that's not true. Nicolas Cage is one of the finest actors we have in America. John Travolta when he was on and stuff, he got like Nicolas Cage and John Travolta to like do backflips and like pull
Man,
guns off.
I wish I could just pull up a scene right now. I wish I could
And
just pull up
I was like,
Can we do that without getting
got Hong
copyrighted?
Kong stuff at least in some semi form in America, and then the next movie could take it to the ultimate level because whatever. Instead, he's doing some World War II stuff about people trying to decode stuff called Wind Talkers. And then we want to see this. Then after that, he did Paycheck.
I heard Paycheck was bad. I ain't see it.
I don't know. I tried watching Paycheck. I can't vibe with it, bro. I was like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Then he was over.
And it was like, that was it for John Woo. It was just like John Woo just.
I don't know. In action cinema, we just couldn't build on the promise of things, you know? Like The Matrix came out, and then The Matrix 2 and 3 came out, confused people, and then it was over. Like, it was just.
Yeah, we cooked.
It was a wrap on the Wachowskis, and that's it. Like, it was cooked.
Last thing we had was like, take it seriously, was like John Wick.
Yeah, that's it. And then those guys now do every action movie. Like, I think they're overworked.
Yeah.
And I saw Ballerina, and I have to say,
how was that? I still didn't see.
Like the action was good. It was competent. Like it was good action stuff. You know, they did their thing, and you know the choreographed scenes and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at some point, I think the problem with that crew is that they're going to actually have to write a screenplay that's not some self-aware, stripped down goofiness.
Okay.
You know, like their thing is like surrealist, like absurd, like but stripped down so you can't make fun of it because it's like, oh, I'm being post-ironic action, like they're doing these weird things.
I'm kind of tired of that too.
Like they're in the they're in the club, and like they're fighting in the club, and everybody else is still dancing in the club, like next to them. Like they're doing like little boogie while like they
did that in Ballerina because they already did that in John Wick 4.
Yeah, and I'm like, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean for the movie? Like,
see, at least in Havoc, when a fight broke up in the club, people ran. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like they're gonna have to actually write a screenplay with like, you know, plot twists and little things happening, like something that you can feel for the emotion of these characters, instead of just like, you know, and I know that this story doesn't matter. So let me have less of it so you can think that I'm being brilliant.
Then what am I doing? Watching a cutscene?
Yeah, it's like I'm watching a bunch of cutscenes, but then I'm like, I could watch any action movie at home like that.
Yeah.
You know? Like you take a movie like Hard Target, it tried to have a story like about
yeah.
They're kidnapping these homeless people and you know, or paying them to be hunted down by people. Like they're trying to have it be like a serious thing.
Oh, they're treating it like it's Crank.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. You know, but Crank was funny at least.
Yeah, that's true.
This is like trying to be serious, and I don't know. I think at some point they're gonna have to like have a real story because I think they're kind of like coasting on the fact that they do action and you know, and they know stunts.
Run out of people. Hold on, let me get back to the comments. So he said, "What was the last action movie?" Oh, he's talking about The Working Man. Said I did enjoy Avatar 3. You know, I've never seen any Avatar movie like ever. Like
I'm stuck on 2, bro. Every time I try to boot it up to watch, I get stuck with them. Like on like there's a part in the movie where they go to some place and they gotta like win over some other tribe because they lost their homes and now they gotta live with these other Avatar like people, whatever. Mm-hmm. They're not Avatar people, but whatever, the race or whatever.
Yeah.
Aliens, they gotta live with them, but they live near the water. Well, then he befriends some kind of like giant alien whale person or not person, giant alien whale,
Mm.
and he's trying to like be his friend for I swear for like 45 minutes, like like bro, they deal with this friendship for 45 minutes, like, and I'm just like, yo,
Editing.
I can't with this movie, bro. I can't.
Maybe one day I'll try to sit down and watch
It's a
it.
bit hard. It's a bit hard to watch, but I hear like three is like they get to more of the point. They actually
Okay.
have a little more different kind of villainry and whatever. Anyway,
All right. Said the
uh,
villain issue. I guess they're having a dilemma of hero not immediately solving issues or ignoring the damage of a scenario as more evil than doing malicious actions because of it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They're having a problem.
yeah, because they have a lot of sympathy for their villain as well, so it seems like the villain gets equal screen time
Yes.
or almost as the hero. Therefore, it's like at some point, it's like, do you really want to see the villain defeated? Because you kind of feel for him too a little bit,
What's the last?
and
What's the last time I hated a villain?
and that's why the movies are like 3 hours because everyone needs their equal screen time because and it's a lot of Hollywood stuff too. I think when the agents negotiate the contracts, it's like my client wants to be in at least in 60% of the movie, and blah, blah, blah. They're like, okay, that's why I think at the end of like by Stranger Things, like every one of those kids had to have like some long scene or some long monologue, or
Oh
else
yeah,
like
the emotional scene that takes like 10 minutes. Yeah.
right, because it's like they just have to like uh satisfy their
and, and
contracts
and
and
by the
all
way, I
this and
understand the need for those scenes, but those scenes all overstayed their welcome.
right, right.
I was like, hey, we could have cut down three episodes by now. Um,
Neo Jay says it's okay, Sean. You can activate your devil trigger.
yeah, I can't. There's like the blade, the whole blade topic just messes with me because I can't, I
What else?
can't, bro. Like I said, Alfred said, John Woo, he runs the dry clean place down the street, right? That's him, my boy. You know what I'm saying? When I need to dry clean my suit,
Maybe in your spelling, W
yeah.
yes.
Said name rings a bell, but I don't recall. Says just kidding. I know John Woo is. He directs my favorite movie, my favorite Mission Impossible. Oh, am I too?
MI2, the one with Limp Bizkit doing the theme song. John Woo was acting up. I tell you what, that's the one that sticks out, I guess, because it looks different from every other Mission Impossible
It does.
movie. Because he was doing all his John Woo like
It was
fight
weird for me at the
through.
time because I was trying to figure out like why the heck is John Woo doing PG-13 movies? I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and watch it.
Yeah. It's like he was backsliding. It was like we got to like it was weird because like he came to America and did Hard Target
Yes,
with Van Damme, and then I liked
just
it.
fire by the
Some
way.
people, some yeah, word. I liked it. I mean, I saw it when I was a kid, so I liked it. I mean, I like it now too, but I like it even more now because it's like when you see like a car explode or like some dude explode, it's like at least like they
Yeah,
you know
they set that
rigged up some
stuntman on fire.
yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly. Now it's
saying?
just some CG nonsense, so it's like I can't really be that impressed with it, man.
Right.
But and then he did what else he did? He did Broken Arrow
Yeah.
with John Travolta,
Mhm.
Christian Slater, which is okay, but it didn't have like the John Woo
I gave that
signature
movie a
action.
hard time. I feel like I need to rewatch it.
And then he did Face Off, and Face Off was like the time they just let Woo off the leash and a little bit.
Face
He
Off was
can actually
insane, bro.
show you like what he could really do if you leave him alone. And everyone was like, "Yes, finally, John Woo is here. Like we can try and do something." And the next one's gonna be even more crazy. And then he did Wind Talkers. I was like, Wind Talkers. It was Wind Talkers is some World War II movie by Nicolas Cage and a Native American who's like has to decode messages
Mhm.
or encode messages so that they can keep them top secret. So he can like, I don't know, do the missions and stuff. But it's all World War II stuff. He's having like a bayonet. It was like anybody could direct this movie. Okay, it had nothing to do with John Woo stuff. Like him, we don't care about that. We want to see people like sliding on the floor, pull out the two,
Yeah.
the guns and start blasting. Like we want to see like Max Payne level stuff.
Yes.
Max Payne was basically John Woo. movies. Like it was
Yeah,
just John Woo the
Max Payne the
game.
games, like the gameplay, like that was like John Woo.
Anyway, so
Said
yeah,
John Woo.
massive. Yeah, Alpha. Oh, Massive Panda said John Woo, the premier over-the-top director of the '90s. Woo was Michael Bay and Zack Snyder combined before Michael Bay and Zack Snyder. This is true.
Yeah, that's true. Yo, we don't even have Zack Snyder anymore. Which, by the way, I do not hate Zack Snyder. I just don't think that he should be touching the script.
Yeah, he's. Yeah, I tried to watch the Rebel Moon. You know, I got the first one. I couldn't finish the second one. I started the second one,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know why his movies have to be 4 hours. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he should not write these movies.
He should definitely not write this. After Batman v Superman, he definitely shouldn't be writing nothing. Okay, like I need to keep that man. But he makes some cool set pieces. I'll tell you that because
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Batman scene in the warehouse is still fire. I don't care what nobody says. Like that joint was legitimately fire. The fight, the Watchmen was fire. I like 300. What else? Sucker Punch. Cool set pieces though. Like I think he should direct.
Yeah, you know what's interesting. You know what I was making fun of in the beginning of the stream. I was making fun of people who were like, "Oh, these goofs online who think they're gonna get like, whatever, Quentin Tarantino to direct the Luke Cage movie or something."
Right.
Like, even though he likes Luke Cage, he's not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
They think like they're gonna get, David Fincher to direct the Tiger movie,
Right.
or
Oh my gosh.
They think just this goofy nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there is a shot, a very slim shot, that they can get Zack Snyder to direct Spawn. I think probably if they pitch it to him right,
what else is he doing?
Probably do it, because I think he kind of like bottomed out. I think with the Rebel Moon stuff.
Yeah.
And even though like he got like fan respect for the Justice League cut, they still did not show that like, on like a mass theatrical scale, right? I mean, so I think maybe he might, it'd be an interesting project for him to let him do whatever he want with it. That's the one that I give you. Like that's the one big director that I give you that will do like some superhero thing that's not Marvel and DC. Every Wick plot after one, Salcor says, every Wick plot after one, including Ballerina, has made the world more absurd and have the same plot of character versus the entire Assassin's Underground. It's true.
Yeah. I mean, I like the Wick movies, but I definitely agree.
Like the first one was about the dog, right? That was the hook of the movie. That, they assassinate his dog. And then he's, going on a rampage and all these people over it. So like that was a unique hook for people. You know what I mean? They were like, oh, it's the one where he really loved his dog. So all the dog lovers could be into it. It's like their revenge fantasy and all this.
Right.
And then after that, it became about other things, but that was okay because it already was a hit.
Right.
So you could sequelize a hit. But Ballerina is just like her versus all the assassins. It's not original enough. It's funny, like I don't know if they didn't even play up really the part that she was a ballerina. Not that I don't think is a big hook that would make people want to watch it, but they didn't really do much with the concept. Like she didn't like jump higher because she was a ballerina. They didn't really like
that world is very, what's the adjective I'm looking? Hideo Kojima-ized, like in absurdity. So you would have thought they would have played up the ballerina aspect, like you said, just to give it a hook.
Right. Like she did like, like how they do these little leaps and stuff on the stage.
Like swirl and then like shoot somebody spinning.
Yeah, pirouettes and then just like with two guns and going. They didn't do any of that. Like
so it's just called the ballerinas.
Yeah, she didn't like go on one toe on top of a tightrope and then shoot somebody. Like, she didn't do any of that. Like it had no bearing on her martial arts training at all. Like it was just like,
I guess I'll watch it. Actually, first I'll watch the movies that you suggested earlier in the stream. Actually,
so let's see. You can't cancel something that never existed. That's true. I guess it didn't exist.
What's up, Clarence?
Clarence Price. Isakura says the whale S is even funnier in the third movie. Which third movie?
Oh, maybe he's talking about Avatar. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, maybe we're talking about yeah.
Also, the last characters that were universally hated by were Cersei and Joffrey. Maybe because people went at the actors could have influenced the villains. Yes, he's talking about Game of Thrones.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't like me some Joffrey, but most of all, forget Joffrey. What's his name? Ramsey. Oh, that that dude had to go. Yeah, they had some very hateable villains. And Master Panda says Windtalkers was a steaming puddle of excrement. But speaking of Broken Arrow, I do recall that movie having an excellent score. I'm trying to remember. I mean, most of those like 90s movies had like memorable scores, right?
Maybe he needs to go back to those scores in the '90s where it was like all pumped up music.
Right.
Like
I mean, they had pumped up action to and camera angles to match the pumped up.
right, but the music was like mad hype no matter what. Like
Right. Yeah.
Bad Boys. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun.
yeah, they need to go back to that. I'm so. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a Bad Boys 4. It was like cool or whatever. I am action depleted. This is a bad era for me to live in while I'm trying to make comic books, manga, and all that. Like now, and I'm still holding on to playing video games for and watching anime for my inspiration, which is fine because I always did that. But like the movies was a good little mix up into short form.
Yeah, they were like
Now I
an
gotta
hour.
absorb a 40-hour game. You know what I'm
Yeah, they
saying?
want you locked in to like 40-hour games, multiple seasons of a TV show or an anime. They don't want any ones and dones.
Like I'm which by the way, guys, I forgot to say I did purchase the game of the year last year, which is Expedition 33. It's good. It's good. I like it. I mean, if you guys like
Master Panda says
turn
Wind
based.
Talkers was a steaming pile of
Yeah, I read
excrement.
that.
Oh, right. Oh, Sakura said the third Avatar movie.
Yeah. All right. I guess we might as well wrap up this article. What they got here? Midnight Suns. The rumor that Marvel was interested in getting Midnight Suns project off the ground has been going around for a couple years now. At one point, the rumor was that the project has been put on a fast track. This would be a team up movie focused on various supernatural heroes. One of my favorite comic book story arcs is Rise of the Midnight Suns, which saw Doctor Strange overseeing the formation of a team of supernatural heroes: Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze, Morbius, the Night Stalkers, Blade, Hannibal King, Frank Drake, the Darkhold characters Vicky Montesi, Louise Hastings, and Sam Buchanan, who were brought together to battle Lilith, the mother of all demons, and her evil offspring, the Linen. There have been different variations of Midnight Suns over the years, with the other team members like Moon Knight, Iron Fist, Werewolf by Night, Man Thing, Wolverine, the Hood, Doctor Voodoo, Elsa Bloodstone, Scarlet Spider, Kushala, Magic, Damon Hellstrom, Jennifer Kill, and Nico Minora coming and going. Now, different variations. They were going to put. First of all, half of these characters don't even exist in the MCU. Who we got? We got Moon Knight. We got Moon Knight. We got Iron Fist. Werewolf by Night. I don't know if that
Yeah, there
person.
was a TV show. I guess they did
Oh,
one
my
episode.
bad. Sorry. Wolverine. Yeah, I mean the Hood. Who's the Hood? I'm not familiar. We didn't get Doctor Voodoo, right?
Was the Hood? Was the Hood the guy from Ironheart? Spanish
Oh,
dude.
oh. Okay, fine.
He died in that. I forgot.
No, he did not.
Okay,
He
they
still
like that guy. They be putting that guy in a lot of stuff now for some reason. He was like the dude in the last Transformers movie, the Spanish dude who's robbing cars.
right. Elsa Bloodstone, Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet Spider. Who's that? I mean, was that from Madam Web? Was that?
What was it?
Oh, Scarlet Spider. Who? Oh, you mean was that Ben Riley? Who's that?
Yeah, am I bugging?
No, I think that's correct. But why would he be in? I don't know. Whatever. I think
Man, Tom Holland
Wolverine.
just became Spider Man. I don't care about the other three
He's
previous
gonna be
movies
in
and the
there.
Avengers. Like
He's not
what?
gonna be in there.
Yeah.
All
Anyway,
those people that they mentioned weren't in Midnight Suns at the same time. Like he's mentioning
Magic.
everybody who was ever there.
Magic was in that show, right? Like I forgot.
It wasn't a show. It was a movie. It was
Oh, it was a
New
movie.
Mutants movie.
All right. Mia
And
Goth
and I'm
was.
sure
Oh,
they don't
sorry.
want to
Go
bring
ahead.
that back.
Oh,
And I'm sure that she will not come back.
nah.
Anya Taylor Joy, I think she's not going to come back for that.
Right.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Mia Goth was cast alongside Ali in the Blade project, and as far as anyone knows, she is still set to share the screen with him. Oh
Yeah.
boy. We have heard that her intended character was Lilith, so it's possible she and her character could move over to Midnight Suns with Ali and Blade. The rumor, and this is the last of it, the rumor is that Blade solo movie has been scrapped and replaced by Midnight Suns team movie. Comes from industry scooper Jeff Snyder, who spoke about the possibility on the latest episode of the podcast, The Hot Mic. Snyder said, "Blade is dead. It's a rumor. I'm hearing Blade is dead, and that it is a Midnight Suns movie. He will not be introduced in a solo movie. He'll be introduced in Midnight Suns." As co-host John Rocca, hope I'm pronouncing that right, said, "That's one way to get around all the issues they've been trying to figure out for the story of Blade. If you put him in another movie, you don't have to struggle with his solo story anymore." Snyder added, "I think we've gotten to the point there. Yeah, I just don't know. You're gonna have to get your own movie. We can't have a 60-year-old Mahershala Ali fronting a new comic book movies. So I think it's gonna be Midnight Suns. Well, Ali will only be turning 52 when his birthday arrives next month. But that is an advanced age for an actor to get started playing Blade. Wesley Snipes was 35 when he first played the character. What do you think about the idea of pushing a Blade solo movie aside and introducing the character in a Midnight Suns team movie? Let us know by leaving a comment below. My comment below is cancel that movie too. How about that? How about that?
Well, I mean, in theory, it could be cool. Like, it could be cool because it's like four supernatural dark characters that are, depends on how cool they want to make. You know what I mean? Like, if it was dark, it could be cool.
I mean, yes.
Like, Ghost Rider is a cool character. Vampires are cool. Morbius is a vampire, but
It's from the same makers of the Marvels. Like, who are they attaching to? Who is directing this?
it depends. I don't know, man. They should give it to a person that knows horror or action or something. They shouldn't just get like some general guy who does like Colgate commercials or some guy who did a sitcom. They should give it to somebody who needs a gig who can direct horror. I think they should give it to. I don't know, bro. I think they should make it a rated R movie and try to be like as dark and sick as they can with it, like, and make it a little different.
Yeah.
Get the guy who directed the Shadow Strays. That guy, yeah.
I see a trailer for this thing. So no solo movies for the Midnight Suns. Just toss them in a group. Yeah, it seems so. They couldn't even get through writing the script. Take it back. That's kind of the page I'm on. If they could pull this off, because it's not a bad idea, right? But my faith in Marvel, if this was a skill, my faith is below the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, they try to have a horror-esque story too. Dan, you might remember this TV show called Ironheart.
Ugh. No, that was just horrible.
Yeah. I don't trust these people, B.
I'm not to be trusted. They don't know what's going on. They don't know how to make. I mean,
I feel like they know. I feel like Kevin knows. Like, okay, went to goof. I mean, that's why he brought back the Russos, right? Like on all
Mm-hmm.
those little clips that we've seen, very serious looking movie, and they're trying to have Cyclops in his
Right.
regular gear, hype him up. So they're like, yeah, this is the standard. But I'm like, but do you still understand the standard though? When the Russos are not here, do you understand the standard? Because if your standards is like Thunderbolts, I'm going to sleep. And that's when, for me, just hoping that is not embarrassing and it's just like, I don't know, tiresome to look at. Because that's how I felt watching the Thunderbolts. Because I literally cannot remember any action scene in Thunderbolts. And Bucky was acting like a complete a hole, by the way, in that movie. To John Walker, I didn't understand. Um, can they pull it off? I guess we'll see. I mean, I'm not good. I'm not holding my breath personally. Um,
I don't think they care what we think. Like they're
they
still
don't.
pretty satisfied with what they make at all times. I think trying to make product that is consistent with the last thing they came out with. It's never like the movies are their own thing. Each property is their own thing. It's like just like a sequel to the last movie.
Mm,
Like the Marvels, it's a sequel to the Eternals or whatever.
right.
So it's got to look semi the same, be PG-13. Have the actor of the week. Have the same pumped up, refried, bombastic score over everything,
Mm.
and that's that. Like
You say I understand the standard is the standard. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Well,
time changed too, man. I mean, they're gonna tell me that time changed, and maybe time did change because I've been going back and forth on this concept.
mm,
It's like you think about Blade, right? The original Blade, and you think about like Wesley Snipes in the trench coat. He's walking in slow mo.
yes,
They're playing like I don't know electronica,
yes.
electronic music, and in the second one they're playing like trip hop and
Mm,
dark hip hop beats and all this. But and like he's angry. He's mad. He don't got time to listen to nobody. And like nowadays, I don't know, bro. Like they're gonna be like, well, that's old, bro. Like people, they don't like that dark music. They like the Taylor Swift. They like whatever Diddy they heard on TikTok. They heard not Diddy, but Ditty. You know what I mean?
right.
Like they don't. That's what they're about. They like Sabrina Carpenter.
But they
Even the
was still
guys. That's what they're
liking
gonna tell
it.
us. Even the guys
But
like
somehow
they don't want to
Sinners
hear
was a
that.
hit, even though I didn't see it. But
Yeah,
that
but
was
that was
a
a movie that they wanted to make. Like they wanted to make something in the 20s and like playing banjo music and old like old southern music and whatnot, and that's what they want to do. Like if you talk about like new fresh hotness, like in the 21st century.
it's kind of dangerous to make stuff now. When they made the Crow movie, and I saw that
No,
trailer, and automatically I was like, no.
they
And I
shouldn't have
still will
made
never watch that
period.
movie.
There's no frame of reference for them in these days to understand the Crow. That's immediate. Like back in the day, it's like you think about the Crow, you think about Nine Inch Nails, you think about who was on the soundtrack, The Cure's, Nine Inch Nails.
Smash Burger on the
No, they weren't on that.
Okay.
But somebody else was on that. I forgot. I think Helmet. I think My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult, maybe.
Right.
Whatever. Alternative music. Alternative music.
And they try to make a Crow movie in modern day without Trent Reznor.
Yeah, without Trent Reznor, without any of
Like,
that
what are
stuff.
we doing?
They're just like, oh, what's the equivalent now? And then in the trailer, they had that song with like that mashup with Post Malone and Travis Scott and Ozzy Osbourne. Like, rest in peace. But I mean, Ozzy Osbourne wouldn't have been like on the original Crow soundtrack. I know he's a rock legend, you know what I'm saying, a metal legend, but he wouldn't even
Not
be on
fitting
the
the
original
vibe.
one, bro.
It's not fitting the.
Like he's not fitting the vibe of what it is. Like it's just like it's goth industrial. It's not like metal. It's not 70s metal or 80s metal. It's whatever Ozzy is not. It's not that. But they don't know that. There's nobody know what cool is anymore. All right, nobody
Sloths.
know. They don't have an opinion. They just like whatever is famous is the opinion, bro. Whatever is famous and popular is cool because it exists, like, and it's popular.
You know what? Cancel the movie. Never mind. I take it back. Cancel the movie.
That's why you didn't have no Blade flavor, man. Who's the other director that knows has like an individual sense of what's cool, like today. At least what they think is cool, like their opinion of what's cool. It's like Tarantino. Whatever music he puts on, he thinks is cool. I mean, I don't think it's all cool, but
he old as
at one
dirt,
point I
so
did think it was cool. Like,
right.
like sometimes it's cool. But who was the other one? The Safdies, I guess. Like the scores in their movies are cool, but Blade is supposed to be cool, and we live like in an uncool time. We just live in a time where like if you're blowing up enough stuff with CGI, that's cool.
It also don't help with the culture. We went
Yeah.
through a whole lot of like social and political strife.
Oh yeah.
People arguing about like I don't know, toxic masculinity and a whole bunch of stuff. And meanwhile, it was just like, yo, he was just here to like stop vampires. Well, that's toxic because if he didn't allow, shut up, don't care, kill the vampires. And we can't do that anymore. Or they could,
right?
but we don't know how because I don't know. Like the idea of the action movie has been castrated or something. And all we got, the best thing we could got is like, I got you, hardcore action, because he saved his dog. That's what. I'm like, okay,
Right.
I guess cool. All right.
So we're watching now. He saved his dog, bro.
And then what after that? He fights a world of assassins. Nobody has any morals, but you know what I'm saying. And I'm just like, okay, I guess. Is anyone?
Let's go to the chat. Maybe they've cracked the code on this story.
Yeah, well, I'm here just like semi crashing out.
It says Power 100 says R.I.P. MCU Blade. He just said R.I.P. Esau says I had to look that up. I can't believe Anya Taylor Joy was in that movie. The New Mutants, yeah, totally.
Magic would really be a cool character to like have on screen. Like,
I mean, she looked like Magic. You had the haircut and everything.
Yeah.
The CD Price says times change, history repeats itself. So we haven't really learned anything. I think we have they learned anything? I don't.
But they've learned nothing.
I think they learned that they need a new direction. They just are arguing about what that direction is, and they're stuck.
They're trying to figure it out in real time. They're like they were steeped in uncool, obviously. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The Marvels, and now it's like they're trying to figure out. It's like, all right, guys, we need to figure out what cool is, and like, I don't know, they're probably just doing their own off-brand research. I almost kind of feel bad for them because now they're like they have to like figure out like what's dope from scratch.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't think they really know about like action movies or sci-fi lore. They're not that film literate.
I don't know.
I think what they know is
like, yo, go watch Alice in Borderlands or something. What do I tell them to watch?
The only martial artist they know is probably Jackie Chan because he's funny and he was like in the Rush Hour movies and he was in Mr. Nice Guy, whatever movie they saw when they were a kid on TV. But they don't know about the deep cuts. Okay, they don't know about like action cinema. I don't think they have an opinion. I think the opinion they have is that they only know like maybe like 4 or 5 things: Harry Potter,
right?
Buffy, Charmed, and like I don't know, HBO TV shows that get a lot of attention, like Succession and White Lotus. These are like the things that they think of, and I think that's probably like 85% of Hollywood, right? And they just get jobs everywhere, including Marvel. So you're coming in, Sean, saying, "Yo, remember the Crow, bro? Like you, and you have like him dressed in this dark outfit, and he's got like the clothes, and remember how it used to be in the old one? It's like a music video, and it had, he played the Cure song as he was putting his makeup on, and it was sick. And then they're just like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're talking
Look,
about. I
imagine
don't
being in
watch
the room.
movies. I don't.
Imagine
I don't
being
know
in the
why you think
room.
that's cool, and me watching TikTok of a person uh, twerking on a couch to a Sabrina Carpenter song. I don't know why you think that your Crow movie is as cool as that. Okay, you got to get with the times, old man. Like, I don't know why you think that's cool.
I
I
was
saw a
just
TikTok of some dude lip syncing Lady Marmalade. Okay,
I
that is
got a better one
cool.
for you. I don't even know who Lady Marmalade is. How about that?
I don't know. That's an old song or something like that. Whatever. Anyway, like, why they think that's cool?
So hold on. Are you telling me, right? Like if I go, like like I go into Marvel Studios right now, right?
Yeah,
And I say like, yo, guys, this is what you have to think about when you're thinking about Blade. I'm gonna give you a scene of cool. It's a guy named Eric Draven, right? The Crow, and he walks into a
it's not
freaking
Marvel, but this is
well, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to give them an
Lionsgate or
idea.
where?
I'm trying to
Yeah,
give them an idea. He walks into a room with a whole long table, and at the end is the boss of this entire nefarious goth gang, right? And he sits
right.
on top of the table and dares the guy to hand over the henchman that killed his girlfriend. They mock him, shoot him full of bullets, and then he gets up with two Uzis and starts blasting people in the head with a dark score in the background and like harsh lighting hitting his face. Okay, while people getting shot and sliced up, and they gonna look at me like, but why is that cool? I'm walking out the room, bro. I'm walking out the
Yeah.
room, bro.
I mean, you speaking my language. Like, I hear the thing, I see it in my head. It's like, yeah, that is cool. And show me some storyboard, like the way you draw it and stuff. Like, if you draw it and come to the meeting with the drawings, I'll be like, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. This is cool. But I feel like these people here who are picking the movies, they're producing the movies, they're greenlighting the movies, they wouldn't be impressed. I don't know. They have like no soul or something. At least like a movie mogul back then would be impressed. Like the ones they said were like super bad, like Joel Silver. Like I look back at the Joel Silver, right? And I try to look for old interviews of old producers for movies that I like. Like Joel Silver, he produced Lethal Weapon, The Matrix,
Mm-hmm.
Die Hard, all the classics that they say are classics now, right? And they always say he's hard to deal with. He's always trying to put in more action, as if that's bad. Like, what I mean? And like, you know, all this stuff, right? So if, you think of the Wachowskis, right? They had to come up to Joe Silver and they said, I have this script.
Mm.
It's called The Matrix. Look at these drawings, bro. The dude is dodging bullets, and the girl runs up a wall in the first movie, bro, kicks the cop and then jumps off of buildings. And then it's like, they're like, what? This is sick, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
this is gonna make $100 bajillion. Like, there's no guy like that anymore, bro. Like you just you just explain to him and he says, yeah, that is cool. You know why? Because he was a producer that was a nerd. Like, he used to grow up on comic books and stuff. He used to, like he produced Weird Science for John Hughes, and Weird Science was like an old comic book made by one of those old like mystery horror things from the 50s. So he's like, I gotta get the rights to that. And Tales from the Crypt was the same way. Like, so he got the rights to that. So he is like a producer that had at least knowledge of the sci-fi world or something.
Mm.
So then when you show them anime, they're actually interested in that. Like, they just put the tape in and he looks at the movie and he says, yeah, that's cool. And he says, yeah, we want to do that in real life. And he says, oh, I'll do that. Like, there's no mentality like that. There's no sense of wonder with these producers anymore, bro. They don't know what angle is cooler. Like, when they don't watch anime when like the angle is lower when they're running. That's cooler than them just like running in your face. Like, they don't,
They
no
wouldn't
emotions,
know.
bro. Just
They
like a
wouldn't know.
dead.
They don't.
It's like a
Are they not?
zombie.
They not amazed. I watch, bro. I watched the season 3, episode 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. I was like, yo, what am I watching, bro? What am I watching? This dude Yuji is like jumping out of a building with a monster chasing him, and they're having like the most ridiculous battles. Episode 1. They can't even capture one episode of it. Y'all writing
And
superheroes, right? Like we do.
yeah,
Like I thought that's what we would do. Y'all remember Blade 2? Y'all remember Blade 2? Like the first scene, this dude like walked into a whole room of vampires, shot him up, then he like ran back outside. Like they did some like camera 360 flip. I don't know. Del Toro was like on something.
it's like the same
Did cool stuff with
thing.
the bike and can't do that no more.
Can't explain anything. Can't explain music. See people like people so far behind. They're only now asking Trent Reznor to score movies. They're only now asking Trent Reznor to score movies. Like, they're like, hey, you want to score movies? It's like, yo, bro, should have been scoring like day one. Like,
They wait till he like 85 years old. You know what I'm saying? So no disrespect
he's
to Trent.
85, but I don't think he's day five. But
He's probably like what 50 something.
who else? Like, are they asking anybody else? Are they asking anybody who's like now making? I don't know. Only because he's famous, they know. If you want to be the man, you got people who not famous but are cool, but then you got to know what cool is. It's just a vicious cycle, Sean. I'm just repeating myself at this point. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
you know what I mean?
Sorry, y'all.
It's
We're
like,
just ranting like the same point that I'm thinking we all agree on right now.
yeah, people just get scared with things they don't know. Okay? Like, Sean, you come up with the coolest stuff, right? You can come up with like the dopest drawing, right? That's
I
like
tried.
flooring some Marvel guy, right? But people just be looking at him like, oh, is this some Marvel artist guy? And they're like, no, it's a guy named Sean Steve. It's like, I don't know who that is. It's freaking me out. You're saying words that I'm not familiar with. I can't look at the drawing, but look at the drawing though. Just look at it first, and they'd be like, "No, I don't know if I could even look at that."
I know
right
that's. I think that's the thing too. Like people care about
phobia.
like they care about like who it is. Like, well, if I don't know about, you know how many people I see that I don't know on Twitter. I'll be like, yo, I don't know who that artist is, but that is fired. Follow. Like, what? What?
You got to come in with the whatever the 100 million followers count. Like you got to come in with that. Then they.
What is he popular though? Who cares? Some dude makes a short movie. It's fire. Oh, I never heard of him before. Or you could check him out, and then maybe you could put him in the project, and maybe Blade won't be so trash.
It's like some guy's like he's like, I'm lonely. I want to go on a date, and you're like, who do you like? I like Sydney Sweeney. And it's like, well, she's not gonna go out with you. Okay, she's busy, not dating you. So I know a girl actually who works at the Pizza Hut that looks better than Sydney Sweeney, and they're like, yeah, I don't think so. That would be absurd, right? If somebody said that, yeah,
that would be absurd. But that's like what it feels
that's
like.
absurd. I don't know who that is.
Well, yeah, but I want Sydney Sweeney specifically. But I'm like, but this girl looks better than. Yeah, whatever, man.
I don't know what that is. And that's basically how Hollywood is. Okay, you're looking like there's no like not picking 15 fire dudes because there's no concept of what is fire, like what is cool, like what is not. Because there should be a thing of like mainstream and then cool. Like Blade was supposed to be like dark, edgy. You have like your regular movie, and then you have your darker, edgier, sleeker kung fu movie. Like so, you'd have an action movie. I know what that is. Like you'd have like. Some guy trying to defuse a bomb or something, like some cop or whatever. And then you have like some dark horror, like sleek sci-fi action with some hip hop, trip hop beats or something like that. We don't make trip hop anymore in this country. I mean, they don't make trip hop.
You're right. They
don't make trip hop in like England anymore. I don't know what England does now.
I don't know.
People in jail
the
for
new
writing
hardcore
tweets.
music is supposed to be like dark funk or something.
Dark funk.
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 No, PHONK.
Funk.
Yeah. Like they use it for like edits and stuff, like on TikTok, and I'm like, okay, I get it. It's like a throwback to like hardcore techno or something. It's very repetitive, but I guess it gets the job done or something.
It is what it is.
And I'm just like that's the most testosterone you're gonna get. Okay. The last time I saw testosterone is when they try to like I don't know if y'all are on TikTok and they try to make That one dude who was like, I don't know, he was like some kind of police officer or sergeant. And he had like a really strong jaw, and they called him Officer Cassius Thundercock or something. And then they were making like memes of this guy as the most hardcore cop or something. And like,
Oh, right,
yeah,
right.
yeah. And like
Yeah,
that was the last
memes.
time
That's
I
what,
saw. That was the last time I saw testosterone slash I don't know potential racist jokes or something.
like memes.
Yeah, memes, just like straight on memes. That was like the last time I saw testosterone in social media.
Memes. CD Price says that's Hollywood. Remember Denzel Washington didn't win the Oscar for the movie Malcolm X? Yeah, it's crazy, bro. You know what, Clarence? You should watch old, like, well, don't do that, but it's gonna rot your brain. But old Cisco and Ebert reviews.
Mm-hmm.
These dudes were all over the map, bro. I don't think these guys like movies. I don't think these guys were actually smart. Like the things they gave thumbs down to was ridiculous. They gave thumbs down to the John Carpenter's The Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's ridiculous. Like anyway.
To answer Alpha Pro, to answer your question, not dark synthwave, but they should be using dark synthwave because dark synthwave is literally so overdue that it's probably almost out. Like if they would just put Perturbator or Carpenter Brut on a bunch of soundtracks and or video games. I don't know why they're not using this in video games because the only video games I've seen this for is what's the joint, the top down joint that I played?
Fury.
Fury. No, Fury is one.
Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami, and there was something else. Oh, that game I didn't play, Ghost Runner. Ghost Runner and Ghost Runner 2. Literally the only 3 instances I see. There's probably other instances.
Carpenter Brut, no movies, bro.
How?
Perturbator, no movies, bro. None. Maybe like a low budget movie that I haven't heard of, but
dark
like
cinematic songs, not in movies.
Dark synthwave, it's like never. Like it's never dark
because there's
synth,
there's no movies cool enough to put it in.
That's true. It could be Blade, but they don't want to do that. They don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just know about like they know about Kesha from back in the 2010. They know about like, I don't know, Sabrina Carpenter. They know about like they know about that. I don't want to know about that.
Hollywood run by mad theater kids. I can't.
Yeah. That's what they know about. They know about songs that are on TikTok that trend for like a week. They know about Benson Boone. That's what they know about.
Y'all remember when people were just singing their activism? Like, I wish I could find the clips. But there was that one woman, some liberal white chick, and she was singing about, if you're white, yes, you are racist. I can't. Oh, they put it on.
It's a jam, bro. I like that.
Huh? It's so cringe. It's so bad. I wish I could find it. If I find it during this stream, I'll tell you,
bro. Like they don't know, bro. Ain't nobody in Hollywood know what Perturbator is, which is crazy, by the way. Like you're trying to make a vampire movie, you're trying to make a Crow movie. You got to make it a Crow movie. He putting Post Malone on it.
Post Malone.
Putting Travis Scott on it. But Travis Scott is cool. He's a rapper, and it's like, bro, it's the Crow. The guy's a guitar player. Well, at least in the original one, he was a guitar player. At least he, and in the comic book, at least he likes like alternative music,
right?
And then like in the new one, he's just like I don't know what he's doing. He's like some drug addict, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. No one knows what cool is. R100 says Charm reboot sucked. Yeah, they tried a Charm reboot. They tried a lot of reboots. They tried a Roswell reboot that didn't do anything either.
Right.
First of all, Roswell had a cool song. It was like it was like a teen drama, like sci-fi show, but at least it had like Dido Here With Me. That was a good song. That had mood. That had vibe. That had atmosphere. It was a mainstream hit. It was
my
like,
bad. If you hear audio, I was just looking through TikTok for a second. I'll shut it off. Whatever it is.
Sure.
There are so
somebody's complaining about Marvel rights.
Master Panda says, "Damn, I want to binge some Jackie Chan movies. My favorite are Rumble in the Bronx, Drunken Master 2, Police Story. Yeah, might as well. It's fun. The guy's you're gonna miss him when he's gone, man. This guy put his body on the line for us. This guy did superhuman things that are real, not CG, not AI." Power 100 says, "Yep, I want to see those not taken animated TMNT pitches that never came into fruition as a series someday." Yeah, it's true. They never made Last Ronin. I think they're not gonna make it. So
So that's over. We're not doing last one.
I think so. They're afraid to do like anything that's like more adult oriented Ninja Turtle. Not like, not like Prawn, but like, not like some weird Discord fantasy adult. I'm talking like just for like grown-ups. Action. Like the OG Ninja Turtles comic books. Action edgy is bad, Dan. Safe action is good now.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess so. Some action stuff is pretty violent, like, but it seems to be just ones and dones.
Yeah. Oh, I found
Dark
it.
synth wave.
Oh, I found it.
I
Hold
thought
on.
England was UK drill and Afro beats 24/7. Yeah, it's true. That's what they are now for sure. And I guess what Blade gonna be about that? Like maybe they'll like it. I don't know, but I thought people gave up on Kesha after he said tried to hug Ben Stiller at the red carpet. Yeah, I don't know. That was like a weird brain fart that I had, like mentioning Kesha. No one thinking about her. It's in today's days. Getting the mode. Power 100 said, Dan, stop making sense. Be like the writers of Powerpuff Girls live action reboot and leak bad writing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where am I?
It's just, I don't know.
Boom.
Living in weird times.
All right. This is joint that makes up society now. I don't. Y'all remember this?
If you're white, yes, you are racist, even if you think you're woke.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't play the whole thing. That's enough.
That's enough I had to hear. You want to hear more of that? You're trying to like give me.
Yeah, she made a whole song, and I'm just like, she thought it was dope too. She thought she was doing.
Jam,
She thought she was doing like mad activism. Okay, like she thought she was making a change for the better. Okay, to help us people of different skin color.
It's cool. Whatever. She tried. She sang
trying
that
to
song, bro.
she's trying to feel. It's not even on her. She don't even have a page anymore because I think like she got laughed off the internet or something.
I don't know, bro. This country's about to like, I don't know, explode from some kind of race war or something like that because they propagandize off of the TikTok. So that she might get her choice. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna like activate racial horror like war in this country that will be hiding under my bed for the duration of the next decade. Just by like beefing all day. This is a problem when you don't have entertainment that matters. People just start like navel gazing on like the skin color. They start navel gazing at like their politics and just like thinking about other stuff like, how poor they are and all this. But when people are entertained, they're at least distracted from all this stuff and they could satiate the populace with this glutton of entertainment. But they don't have anything that's cool because they don't know what cool is.
And
they
then
just know what's popular that they shove on top of us.
Yeah.
Like anime is cool, but they don't really understand that either. Like they're kind of like, well, Demon Slayer made money, we'll put that out, and somehow Crunchyroll has like a monopoly in this country on anime through Sony, and it's probably the most like artfully curated thing we have in this country. Like it's just like the selected release of anime that makes $500 million a clip every couple of years. Like it's the most tasteful, sensible, profitable piece of motion picture cinema that we have in this country, just releases of anime. No, crazy. And we don't make anime. No. We make like goofy cartoons that are weird. We make comedy, and we don't even make the comedy. We outsource that are barely drawn cartoons. Massive Panda says, let's do Metal Gear Solid movie starring Timothy Chalamet as Solid Snake with The Rock as Woken Raven dropping one-liners and a soundtrack by Sabrina Carpenter. Can you imagine? I'm writing it up right now.
Actually, if you want to see me crash out on something more than Blade, do that. You do that, I promise you, I'm making a 2-hour video. I promise you.
Yeah.
I would hope Konami does not stoop that low.
They're gonna make the Metal Gear movie, bro.
Are they still trying to do that?
They're gonna have I don't know, probably will one day, but I don't think so.
Wait, what is? Sorry, I had this article here, and I'm not gonna read it, but I just had it up as a secondary. MCU's Blade movie blunder is actually great for Arcane's game. What the Blade game? How's that great? Why? So the attention will be on the Blade game. That game.
Like, you know, like it's a concept of like fitting the vibe. It's like Stevie Wonder is like a very popular musician, okay? Like he's a very critically acclaimed musician. He's a great musician, but he wouldn't be like in a Blade movie. We live in a time where they would put him on the soundtrack because he's Stevie Wonder. Well, he's great. It's gonna be in this Blade movie. It's like whatever, fine, whatever. Put anybody on there. Put Billy Joel on there. Put Snoop Dogg in there. Put anybody. It doesn't matter. Put Snoop Dogg in the Crow movie. Who cares?
As the Crow, like
sure, why not? Nothing matters. It's okay.
I got a question. Who's art? What did Arcane make? What was it? Did they make any other games?
What is this, Shorty? I wasn't paying attention.
It says something about how this movie blunder will be great for the game. I don't. Are they trying to imply that for Blade to finally receiving a standalone game with a original universe continuity is a godsend? The character has had 3 tie-in video game adaptations, none of which I remember.
Look how angry we are about old movies, bro. Like talking about the Crow. Still bad.
Still mad. So if MCU's Blade movie is truly canned, Arcane's Blade will optimistically have the freedom to explore its own iteration of the character without having to worry about brand synergy. Why would I have to worry about that? That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Like Insomniac Spider-Man has got its own universe. Like, no, I don't think they were going to care regardless.
Yeah.
What's the point of this article? Who wrote this?
They're trying to piggyback off
Jared
of
Stewart. Yo, Jared.
He just saw Blade was trending and wrote this article real quick to like capitalize on the SEO searches.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? People trying to like pay the rent.
Yeah, exactly. The ChatGPT write me an article about Blade and the video game. It's like, and it popped this one out.
I don't know what have they made?
He took out the M dashes and uploaded it.
I don't even trust it. Who is this company? I'm gonna look them up. Listen, just copy and paste Devil May Cry, bro.
Cash Price says, honest opinion, leave Blade in the 90s where it belongs. Probably the smart move. Make something else.
Yeah, because they can't make it. Look.
Because you know what? To be true, to be told, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
I take an educated guess on what people will think is cool for this generation, based off of whatever knowledge I got up here.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, I don't have the statistics. Okay, like I don't have statistics. Maybe they would see, you know, like how you watch the Crow movie and like, oh, that song was cool. Maybe they would think that song is not cool. But I can't imagine that they would think that whatever that new Crow movie was cool than the old one. That's just because stupid.
Okay, I stand corrected. Arcane Studios did Dishonored, which I heard was good. Prey, which I heard was excellent, and Deathloop, which was mixed. I mean, I don't know if they are the people who should be tackling a Blade game that's more combat based, but you know, whatever. All right, so it's a notable studio. Maybe the game will come out good. Don't know. Whatever.
I want to get action directors. I want to get the guys who do the cutscenes for like Japanese video games to like do the storyboards or something, or do like, you know what I mean? Like, like you could do that.
Call it Suno. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, you know, Ninja Gaiden like cutscenes, like do that.
Yeah,
that would be like whatever. Like, okay, that's gonna be that's how Blade's gonna move. He's gonna do all that. Okay,
just write the script for him, and then you know,
write the script, and then you know, film the non-action parts of the movie. And then when the action parts come in, then he'll tell you what Blade's supposed to do, and then you film that.
I don't know, man.
Whatever. That's a Blade story for you.
Yeah.
Power Hunter Sedan wants the kiddos to make an absolute Batman movie.
I don't care about absolute Batman either. I ain't gonna hold you. I heard it was cool or something. You know.
I mean, it's the coolest thing they got, Sean.
It is the coolest thing.
It's a cool thing they got because it's like he's big and he hits people and is drawn by an artist that's competent and good, actually. Like, and with an actual, like, you know, sensibility. They could try it, but then yeah. People are holding on that thing like an oasis in the desert.
There's nothing else.
And they know it's nothing else too, because that's all they talk about when it comes to comics. I was like trying to do deep research into like what's good right now, and everyone's all I hear is like absolute Batman, absolute Batman.
I
It's
really
like it's
should
one
buy it
comic
one
book,
day just to
guys.
check it out.
It's one comic book, guys. Like I've read like one of them or two of them. They're like okay.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, Mom Bear's up here. What's up? What's up?
what up, Mama Bear?
We're here ranting about being old and the fact that they can't make Blade.
Yeah, they can't make Blade. They don't understand Blade.
Yeah, they're not cool enough. They don't know what kind of music score to make. They don't know how to direct action, and yeah, that's it.
But they're young, so they can tell you that you're old and you don't know what cool is. And maybe, to them that's true. Like they just think
Yeah,
they
well,
think
their
Travis
sales
Scott should be in
numbers
a
tell me they don't know what cool.
yeah, like the Crow movie flop. So what do they know?
They
This
know how
Blade
to make
movie
a
is gonna be
cringe Crow
amazing.
movie.
Yeah, they know that. Talking about Nine Inch Nails and The Cure on the soundtrack, bro. What Stone Temple Pilots, bro? How old are you, bro? Like, no, but listen to the song and the way they put it in the movie. That's cool. And they're like, nah, it's old, so it's corny. Anyway, I'm gonna put this Post
Post
Malone, like
Malone.
Post Malone, Post Malone, bro.
Like, get out my face with this, bro. And then your movie proceeded to make $2.53.
I just be like, look, what are you telling me? Like, what are you telling me? Like,
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I mean, like, okay, bro, okay, sure, whatever you say.
In fact, I'm about to get video game directors on stuff.
Power Hunter said Damian Wayne comics are apparently good right now. Ra's al Ghul has a mother who's a witch with Lazarus Pit energy. Yeah, I hear DC is trying to, they're trying to slowly turn the tide on their comic books. Marvel, I don't know what's going on. I have zero clue. What's going on in Marvel Power 100? This I want to know. Alpha Proto says Marvel and DC have better luck with Elseworlds that don't include years of history over the main universe. Yeah, I know they have to create a whole separate thing. But then what happens is what happened to Ultimate, the Ultimate line. It's just that they start making too many of them. Like, the issues go on, and they're not new anymore. Like they get to issue 40 of like an Ultimate X-Men or something, and they're just like, well, now it's getting kind of old. Like we already ran through all the characters. We already like ran through all the old storylines and remix those. So let's just cancel it and just do regular X-Men. What's to say? Rumor. Now, new details on Blade Scrap's supernatural story and She-Hulk's Avengers Doomsday status. Yeah, they were saying that they wanted She-Hulk to be in Doomsday, but like they don't know because the actress may not want to be in it, even though I'm sure she'd be in it. Like they pay a paycheck, she'll be in it. The I also heard the rumor like Psylocke is not. They were saying, oh, Psylocke is not going to be Asian in the new movie or something, this Doomsday. So Olivia Munn may not come back. I don't know.
So what's she gonna be?
I saw that in some tweet. I don't know. I saw it in a tweet, so it might not be real.
www.moreraceswapping.com. Got you. All right.
Well, I mean, in the comics, they made her not Asian anymore. They're like, because it was like Betsy Braddock got into an Asian woman's body. That was like an assassin,
right?
Or something. Or they put her in a body and made her an assassin. And that was Psylocke, the one that got super famous, the one that's in Marvel Capcom. And then like somewhere, I don't know, 6 or 7, 8 years ago, whatever, they put her back in her old body or something like that. So now like she's not Asian anymore. And now there's like the Asian woman looks like Psylocke, and except she has her old personality, and like Psylocke is now Betsy Braddock, who's now white.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm like,
Confusing,
people just
okay.
like, yeah. Meanwhile, people just like when the white lady was in the Asian girl's body. That's what they want. That's what people want. It was cool. I don't know why, but then I think they thought it was racist or something, so then they want to do it.
Okay.
It was cool. I don't know. It wasn't even racist. I don't know. They just like took her brain and put it in somebody's body. It was like weird. I don't know why they did that, but they did it. Like she was hot. I mean, like whatever. I mean, they put her in the body of a woman that was hot. Like she was like, well, I guess I'll be hot Asian now. I don't know. That's weird, but it's like it is what it is. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
What if they put your body in somebody else's brain? Like, I mean, took your brain and put it in somebody else's body. Would
You
it be
can put
weird?
my brain in the body of a millionaire. How about that? You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be
You just
good.
so
I'll be good
perfect.
money.
Just use CG She-Hulk like they use CG Red Skull. I think first of all, they already casted Hulk, so I guess they could recast She-Hulk, no problem. Hulk was like two different guys
Oh, I
before.
forgot we gotta deal with like Hulk's son now.
Oh my goodness,
Scar, bro.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
Olivia Munn has breast cancer. Oh,
Ah, come on.
you're right. You're right. I forgot about that. Yeah,
that sucks.
Mama Bear says those weren't vampires. They were sparkly douchebag. Who was it? Oh, Twilight.
Oh, the Twilight. Whatever that was.
I'm surprised they didn't remake that. Yeah, but Twilight came out and they thought that was cool. People thought that was cool than Buffy. They were like, that was cool than Buffy. That was cool than Blade because they made money. That was it. And then it became the era of like, it doesn't matter as long as it makes money. Like, cool is irrelevant.
Right.
I'm like, okay, I guess cool is relevant. Vibes are relevant. There might be a soft reboot to her character. She-Hulk? Yeah. The actress stated she's done with the MCU allegedly. Yeah.
That's what I heard. I saw that on Twitter. On the Twitters. I saw that. Huh. All right. I mean.
Okay. So there you go. Well, if anything else,
probably just some goofy clips here and there, but that I did not like properly go through. I have no solutions for this Blade thing, and apparently neither did they. Okay, said a vampire with a trench coat, two guns and a sword, somehow impossible to make, with cool music in the background because they don't know what's cool. Maybe they will take Blade and put Post Malone in the background too.
probably. He makes money, right?
I clearly didn't, according to Crow. How much did that Crow movie make, bro?
It was bad.
Like,
even the trailer was like terrible.
The trailer was horrible. I know some people were trying to hype it up. I remember I got on Twitter and I was like, yo, I was joking around, but I was like, yo, if I catch any of you artists doing fan art of the new Crow, they're going to be held to pay. I'll play no Crow slander out here, okay? Oh, you know what was mad funny? Sorry, the funny clip. I'm probably gonna make a video of this on my own personal channel. Did you see Drewski do that mega church thing?
Yeah,
it was so good, bro.
He's doing wire work.
And the funny part is, it's still not as exaggerated as real life is. I was just like, you know what, man? I'll do a video on that myself.
Mama Bear says Betsy Braddock, who's the sister of Captain Britain, got crossed with Revenge, a Asian assassin. Yeah, and that's what people want. They want that because that was the coolest iteration of the character, right? That was like Jim Lee.
Yeah,
it was dope.
What did Power say? Sean, did you hear about the battle royale thing in DC is doing? Bruce is being transported to different versions of Gotham City. He must. I'm guessing that's fight Tim Drake as Batman in blue. What?
What? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to watching Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. Like I can't. Then confront a Red Hood Batman. They just doing stuff.
right, man.
Oh, I did have a mad funny clip here.
All right.
Hold on.
Also, thanks guys for stopping by in the chat. If you haven't already, please put a like on the video
Yeah, please do.
and use this on the live. Get in position. Let me get in position. Serious show. Serious people.
Said fan art would require people to be a fan of the Chrome movie. True. It's like when people said I did Concord fan art. I'm like, no,
It's technically you did. Like,
I
true.
was not a fan though. Nobody's a fan of Concord. Nobody played it,
That's true.
and I
You
still,
did like
I still
you did a remix, so
a
it's like
reimagining.
anti-fan edit.
Yes, that every artist and their mother
Anti-fan art.
did on Al Gore's internet.
Anti-fan art.
And I still stand by High Guard is not Concord, bro.
Yeah,
It's not funny enough, bro. It's not funny enough. Yo, I got a stupid question for you. No, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. See, because I've seen Makani do this before, and I'm not going to do it to myself. I was going to ask if y'all want to see me play it, but guess what? I'm not going to play it, okay? Even though it's free. No, I'm not even wasting the gigabytes. You want to know mainly why? And it's not because like, oh, I don't want to play that. It's because it looks boring, okay? If it was more cringe, I would have did it for y'all. But there's no way High Guard's funny. If it was Dustborn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, here we go.
This dude, I don't understand this clip that I'm about to play. This is completely out of context, but apparently somebody was having a fight in a bar or something. And yeah, I'm gonna just let it play. Man, hit him with the sweep.
This is Dudley from.
I'm making the Spartan kick, bro.
This is the song, bro. This gonna be copyright.
No, it's an AI song or something. That was it basically. And I want to know what I want to know why they were fighting. I want to know if the guy knew MMA or something, cause he front kicked this man, and I was like, yo, what? The bouncer beat that. I was like, yo, what?
That was Dudley from
The facts from Street Fighter. I was just like, bro. Mumber said Sean didn't make Concord fan art. It was concept art. Oh yeah, apparently because
Power 100 says Sean didn't make he said did you hear about the AI manga conversation? No, I have not. Oh, you mean like they made I think there was some manga. There's a manga that was made with AI and it got to the top of some kind of sales charts there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like some, I don't know, some corn joint. I think, or some.
They did AI corn. AI.
I don't know how lewd it was. I think, but maybe Power 100 can tell me.
Yes, please fill us in without me looking it up. It says smart man. I told Maki not to do that many times. What to ask people if they want to play a game? Yeah, I'm not messing with y'all. I will report to y'all when something's funny.
He's not going to front kick me in my chest like that in a suit.
In a tight suit. Like my man, like he let it. Like first of all, he should have knew it was over, but when he got the sweep kick, because the sweep kick, I was like, all right, bro, listen, you not fighting with a normal breed of man, all right.
Do with Dudley.
Then what man had the audacity?
He's ready to fight in a suit. Run.
Facts. You had to see. The stance was mad calm too. My man was like this. Still, no movement. He was just like this. Like you had to understand at that point that you was in trouble.
Sometimes the most calm people are the most deadly. Like I was watching a video with Steven Seagal, and he says his fight stand is always like this. Like he has like his arm, his hand on his arm like that, And it's just like to his chest, like he's just like chilling. You think he's like chilling,
Mm-hmm.
but he's really like
Oh, it's
got
ready for
it on the
like.
yeah, he's ready to do one of these, like
Interesting.
or grab you or something like that. But he's like,
They always check the leg. See, that was the problem. My man thought he was in a regular street fight because he had one. I don't know what he was doing. This he probably saw this in a movie or something. Like doing this, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then it's like, he didn't even use any hands against him. And then you get let out. Now I don't even know what the beef was. I'm assuming that man must have been the bouncer or something. Yeah, you can't come back outside after that defeat. You gotta stay indoors for at least like 3 months. Now you on the internet.
says if the manga author used AI to create entire new volume to his series, don't know if it was lewd content. In fact, it might be two different situations with AI involved. Could be wrong. He made a whole new volume with AI. That's crazy, bro. How much AI costs, bro? You ever see like a subscription? Like you go on a website and it's like you gotta be paying like whatever, $12 a month or something like that. And then they give you like I don't know what these things mean. There's like they say 30 credits, and it's like, what is 30 credits? What is that? Like, so if you mess up like 10 times, it's over, bro, like for you in a month? Some nonsense like this. I don't know what how do people do this? They're gonna make a whole cartoon? Like, I'd be stressing, bro. You up to like prompt 18, you know.
Imagine messing up the prompt. But you wasted the prompt?
Get away like next month to start
Nah,
doing your cartoon again, bro, or doing your manga. Like this
I'm
is
good.
crazy. Too
Amen.
stressful.
Amen.
Some people are starting to do stuff with AI. Like now some people are starting to be quiet. Like, oh, I'm getting scared, bro. Like they had that guy, that Psyop Anime on
Oh yeah,
Twitter,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he's like, even it said Elon's following him,
Of course, because he's like,
gassing him up in the
gassing
in
him
the
up.
cartoon. But still, like he's following him now, so he's probably going to give him like zillions of dollars to make more cartoons. And that's what they want now. It's almost like AI is a new hip thing. Like if you're involving it in your projects, they're gonna give you money. Like if you drew a whole cartoon by yourself, bro, like you drew like whatever that whole cartoon, I did it, guys. I did it and upload it, bro. Elon will be like, oh, that's cool. It might trend, but it's like he's like, yeah, but use AI though. I'm not gonna give you like $100,000 for this.
You'd have a better chance with YouTube, like when they did Dragon Ball Legend of Dragon Ball Tale or something.
Oh, for sure.
But Twitter, I
But
don't know.
yeah, there's some people. I knew one person will make an AI thing that will not be jank, not like a guy showing you his thousands of work in progress.
Mm.
There's gonna be a guy who actually fully realized something, and I guess that guy fully realized a meme short, but it looked cool. So now people are like, "Oh damn, what's going on?" I'm like, I don't know. I guess that's what's going on for now. My best says homie found himself in a battle with an anime dude.
No facts. He had the anime outfit on. Anime stance with anime moves. Also, he had the audacity to take off his shirt. And I'm like, listen, I know I need to work out and all that, but like, yo, bro, like you don't got the physique to be taking off your shirt like that. You should leave that on. I don't know who you thought you were. Okay, you need to relax. I don't know if I have any more goofy clips. That might be it. I mean, I probably do, but I don't know. Um,
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, I was just doing a passerby. The showcase will be Thursday. We're going to attempt to try to, give you more than one live per week. We'll see how that works out. Especially like with these topics. I mean, I don't know. I'm hunt for topics now. I don't know what else is going on in the world. Well, I mean, Power. Power seems to know. Power is the actual news station. All right, I dubbed Power the news station. You ever look
The
at one of
Associated
Makani's
Press.
like just like one of his lives, and Power comes on, and he has like the news cast for like the past month, just pasted on the top. Or when Makani used to, I know he's not really streaming now except for like Saturdays. Which, by the way, Mama Bear, you are missed since he's not doing his Sunday show. But it's cool, So, up to him. It's his channel.
Yeah.
What is going on? I'm about to go on X real quick. See what is happening in the world. All right. Besides this dude getting dragged out of the bed in Venezuela. Oh, here we go. Ryan Coogler shares an update on his X Files reboots. It will have Monster of the Week episodes alongside an overarching conspiracy. He got advice from Vince Gilligan on approaching TV. His next project will be Black Panther 3. You mean Wakanda 2?
Great. Like,
I
I
don't
thought the
care.
update was that, oh, X Files is about monsters and a conspiracy. And it's like, yeah, dude, yeah. That's what the show's about. I think I'll do that. And it's like, okay.
You mean X Files?
Yeah. I'm just like, okay, X
Basically, X
Files.
Files.
Yeah, exactly. Breaking news. He's going to do X Files. And it's like, I know, bro. I know you're doing X Files. Like, what? Who are the characters, bro? Like, what is the story? Like,
Sorry, this has nothing to do with anything, but I want to know what is Marvel Rivals doing right now? This is a
what is that?
that is it looks like a monstrous
Venom
version.
skin.
Hold on, sorry. Let me put that in. That's the TikTok view. Where is the Twitter view?
Oh,
Where are you? What are they doing? I don't know if I like it or not. I mean, I like that it's kind of torn up. It's like, you know what was throwing me off about it is Eddie's head peeking out. Like,
yeah.
I feel like it needed a mouthpiece over here too, like on top of his head.
Okay.
Whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't use Venom, so it doesn't matter to me. They're taking a lot of liberties with Venom, I tell you, boy. Yeah, sorry. I was just on the TikToks to try to see like what was going on. I mean the TikToks, the Twitters. Let me turn that off because I don't know how Twitter be. Last time I was on Twitter, we were talking about what was her name, Lily Phillips. Yeah, that was fun.
She got baptized.
Wait, is this a wait? 13 hours ago. What is this? Oh, did you see this? The Wakanda version?
No.
Oh, here we go, guys.
Wakanda what?
Wakanda forever. This.
Oh, this yeah, I did see that actually.
I did not, so I guess I will watch it. Sorry. Play.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to
Namor.
prepare our people for the afterlife.
Oh,
I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street, between Broome and Grand.
You know what just dawned on me?
what?
Fantastic Four is in Wakanda.
Yes.
Namor is also in Wakanda.
Gonna be hitting on
Are they gonna do it, bro? Are they gonna do it, bro? Are they gonna do the Oh no. Oh no. Are they gonna have Namor hitting on Sue? Trying to fight her husband?
Pedro Pascal. Watch out.
Uh-oh.
Take his lady away.
He gonna see her and he'll be like, oh, this is some new joint. I don't got to have this. Like, are they? Should they do it?
They have enough time to be doing this. Like,
I don't know. They got to fight like Doctor Doom and stuff. They probably don't
like
have
2
enough time.
movies, but probably. I mean, why not? Part of his lore.
It is. I'm like, he's right there. He's right there. Good grief. Yeah, that was interesting. I mean, I wasn't disappointed, but I wasn't hyped. Whatever, it's cool.
It was cool. It was all right.
Yeah,
It was like the X-Men one. The X-Men one was crazy,
yeah,
but at least it was like professionally filmed or something. Same when the
yeah.
thing popped out. It's not like he popped out. He wasn't even in the same scene, same room with them. But
Right.
it's fun. It's fun.
Mama Bear likes the King M'Baku. What was that stream where I found out King M'Baku's like, I mean, M'Baku's real name?
He's Man Ape,
Man Ape, yeah. Man Ape.
bro.
I remember I lost it. Like, I think I still have that clip somewhere. Like, I was like, there's no way his name was Man Ape, bro. And his outfit was trash. I was just like, nah, we not doing this today.
Flash Price says, "I'm so glad I'm out of this entire universe." That happened.
It's about they're about to be out of y'all universe once these movies come through. Because after Doctor Iron Man, whatever
It
the
must
heck this
end
thing.
for the sake of humanity. It must be over.
And I'm still not gonna forget that rumor of that person playing MJ's boyfriend who looked like Paul.
Controversial. They would
Kevin
not in that movie.
Kevin, you mess with my man Eric Brooks, aka Blade, and now you gonna mess with Peter Parker, bro? Live action Paul? Say it ain't so.
That'd be intense.
Nah.
All right, gang.
Yeah, we're gonna get up out of here. So I can
It's
get a
been
good
real.
night's sleep. We will be back on Thursday.
That's right.
With whatever news, crazy wacky news happens.
We'll be doing a showcase.
Yeah, we'll be doing the showcase then.
Like the video if you like what you've heard so far. We're trying to find all the great clips. Yeah, Thursday. I'm sure something will happen before now and Thursday. That's gonna be ridiculous. So we're gonna keep it fresh.
Yeah. Oh, Wonder Man premiere is next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not watching it, but Wonder Man premiere is next week. Just let y'all know. I'm good on that. I will be watching, I don't know, the next episode of Sentenced to Be a Hero or something. And yeah, that's it. Said no, he can't. Peter Parker could never be happy. No, he can't. Freaking Paul. Live action Paul, bro.
They wouldn't dare. I'm gonna just say that that's like it can't happen.
Yo, if they did it, bro. But if they did, bro. But I mean, it wouldn't make any sense because like Kevin knows how much people hate it, right? Like he has to know this.
I don't know. He knows what they tell him. Maybe he's out of touch. You don't know about like the fandom, or he's just like, well, it's in there. They tell me what's in there is what people like, so let's put it in there. He's in the comics, so we're being loyal to the comics, right? That's how it works. Maybe that's how they think, you know. Who knows? Anyway,
Kevin, listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Don't do this. They need to wait. Oh, it's on. Well, I'm sure you already know it's on Disney Plus, but I'm guessing you don't have Disney Plus, Mom Bear. Have fun watching it. We bound out after we saw what was it, Ironheart. I'm good. All right. The only positive news that Marvel got going on right now is Deadpool is gonna release in Marvel Rivals. That's it. There's been an insurgence of people despising MJ in general. They despise her because they're not writing her correctly. Okay, I had a debate with my boys talking about like, oh, forget MJ. I'm like, no, that's his wife. Okay. Y'all are chill. Not y'all, but he. I was like, yo, you a child. You don't remember. I remember this man was married, okay? I don't know what people talking about. Anyway. All right, y'all. Have a good night, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.
peace.